got a
You'll
dog.
be
live.
fine.
You say that, but you know how I get with stuff like that.
You'll be fine. Do do do.
Do.
Why isn't alt end isn't working? It means I have to go. They full screens it basically.
I just have a
Because
extension that makes it full screen. That makes it borderless, so you can access your other monitors.
Oh yeah, I've got that. I mean, it's just, like usually when I press Alt Enter, it will give me like the, it'll give me the, what's it called for it? It'll basically make it full screen. I'd have to go into the menu and
Yeah,
change
but I
it.
find when I was streaming it, it's minimized, would show you my desktop, and I was like, I don't know why you're doing this to me, game.
I go by game instance rather than window or desktop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I found your base. I am here.
did you? Oh, you did indeed. Hello.
So useful. I have a dog now.
I've got 2 dogs and a cat.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't have a name for it yet.
I haven't found any tags yet.
I just realised it's not actually showing the game. Why is it not showing the game? Oh, it's because it changed the window. Okay, no worries.
Just gonna plant a bunch of stuff. So we've got farm going over here.
Let's see if I change the render distance. No, still the render distance does make a difference. So put it back up to 20.
Ba-da, 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 ba-da.
There we go. I have now marked your base on my map.
Yeah. Now you've got no excuse not to come visit.
Can't attach a lead to you.
What?
Don's in front of me.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
I need to find like a bed because it's nighttime. Oh, you had been raided. Looks like you've been raided.
What do you mean?
I mean, we technically raided.
What do you mean with the flags?
Yeah.
We stole all the things.
Oh yeah, I stole the flags. I wonder what's causing this lag. Like nothing else is.
Is there anything downloading?
No, don't think so. No.
Right, I really need to get a bucket. Do I have any iron?
There is updates for stuff, but there's no downloading.
I have copper. That's not what I need.
Yeah,
You should make like an iron golem farm or something. That would be cool.
I did have an
Well,
iron golem
I've
before,
got,
but it
I've
disappeared.
got copper. I don't know what's happened to the rest though. I may need to make a proper
We did have an iron golem,
thing.
but it disappeared mysteriously.
Well, my house goes directly into like a mini mining area.
Hmm. Do you know what, I'm just gonna for curiousness.
Curiousness.
Close off the avatar thing, which I doubt it would use up anything because it's that's not causing it either. It's probably because I've not got a certain mod I had in the other bloody mod pack.
Probably. Right, let's go down to the bottom.
I honestly have no idea. Why don't you try running it without mods and then see how it works?
Oh god, I'd have to go through and like do one at a time and then find out which one's causing it, which I cannot be able to do right now. I'll just it's not like continuous stutter. It's every 5 steps, like every few seconds. So it's avoidable, but it is noticeable slightly.
Okay.
It's fine though. The thing is, there's a bunch of mods that I haven't actually got on this one because they've not been updated yet. Got to wait till them to update the mod pack to then do it, but I don't know when they're going to update it, so fun times. That's why I thought, fuck
yeah.
it.
I think most people expect as soon as there's a Minecraft update, that's when the mod should be like releasing new updates. But
I think it's because it used to
Can't-
be.
can't
It
do that.
used to be where like back when mods first like started appearing for this game, they were literally updated straight away. But then people sort of lost interest.
yeah,
So
I
you had
remember those days.
so you had more people coming in and doing more mods, but then you'd have ones that are banned because people just sort of get bored after a while and don't support their mod anymore. So you got like you constantly having to update, and it's like it hits the point where like they're like, "Do you know what, I can't be bothered to do it this update. I'll just wait a few updates till then I support the next thing." But then you're losing loads of people who will want that update. It just comes down to waiting for the mod dev at the end of the day, and it's annoying sometimes having to do that. I know they have lives, but I mean, if you've got a popular mod, you need to like get someone else who can take over if you're
If you've given up,
or taking a break. Like if you're taking a break and you want someone to take over, then you go, okay, you can do this for a few months, and then otherwise mods get abandoned and end up people making mods that are like your mod, and your mod slowly disappear because then people go, oh, I like this one better now. We're in a world where you always got to keep up. That if you don't keep up the latest, like if you don't keep up with like doing stuff for people, they'll just lose interest and try and find an alternative. Right, I don't know what to do.
You should have a look at my epic base.
I don't know
me
if it's
it's
worth it,
amazing.
man. Hold on, I'll let it over. I did get a mod though, which was a cool one. It's called HUD, Inventory HUD. It basically puts your percentages of your armor on an overlay. It also does like tells you what's in your inventory, like in your thing that without looking, which is useful. So I've from looking like at the left side of my monitor, I can see that I've got 85% of my hat left. I've got no top, 73 legs.
you've got no top. Jeez, put a top
Yeah,
on.
I'm running the freezing cold with a lab coat on. Oh, wait, no, that's my old skin. Okay, it's
That's
been a
your
while.
old
It's been a while since I've my hoodie, which needs to get changed. Doesn't it? So
Again.
it shouldn't be hard to do that one though. It's just changing it to one straight colour. I guess all you got to do is just do the little strings, the white strings. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's literally like every 5 seconds.
What, the lag?
It's not lag. It's like stutter. It's like it's like if it freezes for a frame. It's that sort of stutter. Lag would be like literally I could see a slow down. I'm pushing myself past it. Stutter is like usually when it's and I'm not trying to mansplain. No, it's stuttering like for me how I see it is it's like a skip every oh shit. It's like a skip every like few seconds. So I was just trying to not die.
Or mansplain.
Shut up. Mansplain. I don't know how much you know about computers, so I never know how to describe it to you. It's fucking mansplain be like telling you how the weather works.
You're now mansplaining how
Mansplain.
mansplaining works.
Manspleption.
That's hilarious.
I wasn't really explaining it more or less like this is the
you're-
real. Oh, fuck off! Don't fucking been killed.
Don't do that. It's
I can't fucking focus. So
just crying.
I'm just gonna put some diorite in this barrel in the house.
What's this? More fucking copper. What can I even do with copper? That's new to me.
Copper you can
Um,
use for stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
what
there's
is it?
like too much
A lightning
water
rod
around.
you can do. It's
Copper. There we go. Copper.
the island. What was it? The telescope.
You can make nature's compass. Wait, is that real, or is that part of the mod?
I have no idea. That's new. That is
It's just
I have
tons
no
of
idea.
water.
It
I don't
might
bother with copper.
it might be part of my mod pack thing I've got.
There's lots of things that I'm still confused with. It's like, wait, was this part of a mod or? No.
You have to put
Where's my
like
phone?
honey on copper and it stops it from degrading.
Oh yeah, copper does turn green in
It's
this.
like, what does that even
That was
mean?
wax, I think it is. It's like wax. Because the copper
can't
will
even
start going green.
Really,
that's right.
Ubisoft Connect, your unit points are set to expire in a month. How does digital currency expire? I don't get this from
That
Nintendo
makes
either. It's
sense.
like you've got a year to use your points. Why? I'm sorry. Is your server going to just get destroyed suddenly?
Yes.
It's stupid. It's just so they get you to spend more money.
I know what I'm going to spend money on though.
Oh dear.
It doesn't come out to next month, so I can put money aside for it. Is the Star Wars game, the Skywalker Saga, the Lego one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did get iron from somewhere. Where did...
I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And Fritz may join me. I don't know if she wants to. It's
You
co-op.
don't sound less
It's co-op.
excited.
It's
Right.
co-op. It's fun. Because I've been waiting for that for a few years now, since he first announced it a few years back. Right.
I'm just glad it's coming to Steam and not selling out to the Epic Game Store.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will be pissed if that happened. Minecraft
pirate it.
Copper.
No, I wouldn't. I would just
Right,
buy
I've
it.
literally got
website and
two.
not feel
You
guilty
heard it.
for
You've heard it, folks. He says he's gonna pirate something. I'm joking.
Nah, if
I think
the
that-
game sells out to the Epic Store, I wait till it comes to Steam and then
I
I
mean-
buy it on a key website.
I was gonna
A
say,
little protest.
like I said, I don't know if I was talking to you about it the other day. How it was like, for a Lego game, just wait about 2 months usually. I'm
yeah,
not-
it goes down in price pretty quickly.
But I might just get it just because I'm really wanting to play the game, so I might just get it earlier. I'm like, and plus I like to support Lego games, regardless of me spending less money on them later on. If you look at my library, I've got most of the Lego games, except for Lego Indiana Jones, because it's literally just a boss rush game. They literally just here's the first 3 games in boss rushes, and then we'll do the other movies as levels. And it's like, oh, you mean the Crystal Skull? Yeah, okay, no mind. Right, can you do copper? You can
Found somewhere?
usage block of copper horn, a goat horn and copper,
What?
a lightning rod, spyglass, use amethyst shard
Yeah,
and copper.
spyglass and lightning rods and then the stairs and steps and stuff. That's the only thing I know about.
Copper horn is coming in at 1.1830, so it's in a few.
Not out yet.
No, I wonder if that will be like the mod that there was a mod years ago where if you blew the horn, it would destroy the ground around you, and then summon sheep towards you.
I
Okay.
feel like that's weird.
No, it was a cool way of doing it. You basically blew it, and if any sheep in the surrounding area would just gather around you. So it'd be like you just it's
Maybe
like
it'll be that.
it's kind of like the seeds and stuff like that when you can like sort of lead them over. Oh, I thought that was water. It's too dark.
It's always funny watching just the corner saying, "Blah fell from a high place." It's like
Yeah.
you didn't land properly, did you?
This is why waypoints are useful, because now I know where my death is. I can quickly go and grab it.
Did you like my base?
It was all right while I was falling down. I was enjoying the view. No, it was.
I've
It's
got a
nice.
globe in my base.
It was all right
If-
whilst I was falling down.
It's definitely a like wizardy sort of towery area. Mine's nothing at the moment. I've not spent any time in it. You know, I guess the last time I was like playing this, I think most of the stream was just chatting and ranting.
That's
Yeah, pretty
you
much.
to a T.
Pretty much.
Hey, I've given you guys a lot of
That's what you-
content.
Does
Not good content, but still content.
I can hear a
forgot I
zombie
actually have
around, but I
diamonds.
can't tell where.
Oh yeah, my other mod
diamonds.
worked. I got a oh fuck. I got a another mod which oh, fuck. I'm trying not to fucking die from the zombies in it. Which whenever you pick up an item, it tells you what you've picked up. Which is useful because sometimes if someone dies near me and I accidentally pick up their stuff, I can't tell what I've picked up. I still think a lot of these features mod makers like it's taken a long time for Mojang to incorporate because I know some of the recent stuff they've had like modders have had for years. But
Yeah, I think they mostly just went, have fun with it. You make the mods. You clearly got this. Just go. All right. Okay.
I think I like what they're doing with. Is it the Bedrock one now? It's sort of they're just merging all the clients at the same point now, so they're all getting updated at the same time rather than one getting updated about 6 months later, like a year later. It's nice. It's nice they're actually they've basically updated the engine enough so they can keep all like consoles and PC and mobile all at the same point. It's nice. Right, it is.
It's very nice.
I'm too. Oh god, I forgot to bloody turn my avatar back on.
Oh, God damn it. Running up the stairs.
Running down the stairs. I'm gonna put a Java as a high usage because high priority because it might give me a bit more towards it.
Wait, that won't work. Wait, will it? Yeah.
Is it near the end of the day? No, it's middle of the night. At least it stopped snowing now.
It's nighttime.
Do I not have any weapons on me?
No. Running back down.
That might be something I need to get back. Enemy health bars. That was a useful one.
Health bars. Okay.
Yeah, there's a mod you can get which basically puts like their health above, like their little hearts above their head.
It's just so you know how much health they have left when you're attacking them.
Yeah, which is useful against fucking zombies when you're punching them back for 10 minutes and still die.
500 minutes. And you're like,
I'm still punching the zombie.
fun.
There we go. God, I haven't got any tools on me. Did I put them all in a chest, I wonder? Oh. Did that mod not work? Mouse tweaks. Oh, did I not enable it? Wheel tweak. I guess it doesn't have that on. That's a mod. There's another mod that's very useful. Is there's one that basically if you middle mouse button, you click it, it will in the inventory it will sort it into like A to Z or usefulness or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a fun little mod.
I have like a whole water cave underneath my house.
Water cave.
Oh, that's some airy music I don't like.
Do I not? I thought I had more.
Okay,
iron.
Ow.
I thought I had more iron than just one iron bar.
I have nothing at the moment.
I'm missing like half my tools. I don't remember getting rid of them. Sus. I've got baked potatoes though in my smoker.
Smirker.
That's diorite, isn't it?
It's not helping that I have a bloody resource pack that's different from default, so I can't tell what things are what. So, let's just go back to default.
Yeah, I've installed the John Smith texture pack. I just want to find a nice one. I used to use DokuCraft, but then they changed it. It's just not the same anymore.
I just like knowing, it's like, is that iron? No. Okay. I actually know the appearance of it. I don't know what that is, but it's difficult to fucking dig up.
I'm not gonna lie, this base looks pretty sick with this texture pack. It does look pretty cool, but I don't know. I just want to find a nice one that I'm very happy with, but I don't know if I'll find it.
The problem with being a perfectionist.
Pretty much.
I'm just trying to look for iron, and I keep finding other things. But no freaking iron.
Pardon me.
So I heard zombies earlier from an area down here. Don't know where they are. No clue. There is definitely something down here though, because I keep getting eerie music. Really loud, ominous music.
Maybe a dungeon? Possibly?
Possibly.
Dun dun dun.
Kind of badass.
Alright. Right, need to
Be
put.
more interesting than all the things I found so far. Nothing there. Let's try down this way, because this seems to be the direction it's coming from.
Grow my beauties, grow!
Grow!
I don't have any bone meal, so I can't even force growth. I need more wood, basically. I've got 5 bones in my chest, though.
I don't have any more torches, is the problem here.
Take some arrows with me.
Let's steal these ones for now.
I need to use them there.
Just so nothing comes out of there.
No, why am I smelting cobble?
I don't know why you smelling cobble. Iron? Iron! I've missed
Yay.
you. You're so normal, and yet I've missed you.
Alright, stone axe. I'm gonna go cut down some trees.
God, now my fucking pickaxe is broken. Put my crafting table there. I wonder if I can make things out of these.
Why is that so
Oh, I
tiny?
can. I can make a stone pickaxe out of deep slate. Nice.
it still being laggy for you?
Yeah, but I'm not. Didn't really notice it until you said it then.
Oh shit.
You've brought it up now.
As soon as you mentioned it, I just noticed the start. I was like, oh fuck, yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
You will be.
Don't worry, I shall kill you last.
Don't worry, I'll kill you first.
Nah.
Nah,
No,
can't be asked.
no, it's not not my usual sort of horror worry that oh god I can't play this game and I'll actually end stream over it. It's
Which she has definitely done before.
yes. Nah, it's fine. It's ooh, there's a skeleton horse up here. I'm gonna steal it. My lead. Come horse. No, it's manageable. It's okay.
I need another scary noise so I can tell which way I need to go.
Boo.
No. He was aiming this way, but I've gone straight this way and nothing. How about up?
Come on, horse. Into the house. Come on, boy. Actually, to be fair, I can't tell what gender you are
Horse
because
fight.
you're a skeleton horse.
Never speak to me again.
Oh, come on.
I've not really come across many useful resources, which is strange.
There we go. Right. No, stay.
I need the scary noise again. Come on.
I got a skeleton horse in my house now.
I tried to get a skeleton horse, but it then got struck by lightning and became a skeleton horse with a skeleton rider in
Oh.
enchanted armor with multiples of himself. So there was multiple skeleton horses with multiple skeletons in multiple enchanted armor, all trying to attack me.
Didn't realize.
Oh, there's another skeleton horse up here.
So that was a fun time.
There's tons of horses? Horses over here.
There's lots of Tauruses.
Mm.
Plenty of Tauruses. Right. Yes. Bucket.
I need to delete all my deaths off here. On my mini-map thing.
Delete your deaths.
Yeah. I can't remember what the button is for the... Oh, yeah. Delete. Right. So I've got the ambient music on, ambient sound pack. It's really funny going from snow biome to just on the grass, and it's suddenly just like all these bird sounds just suddenly come in out of nowhere.
Wait, what you got different? Wait, what? What's this?
I got a mod which basically gives you ambient sounds. So basically, if I'm in snow area, it'll get me like
Like a snowstorm kind of thing.
yeah. And when you go into forest area, it gives you a lot more bird sounds and like stuff. If you're at night, it gives you more crickety sounds. It basically gives you more ambience. It's a cool little mod.
Alright.
This is one I was telling you about before. I think it's when I'm in caves as well. It sort of makes it echoey. So, like everything doing in the caves is echoey. It's a cool little mod. This is another thing I wish they'd have in the main game. Like, they don't have... They need more, like, ambient noise.
Yeah.
I always love...
I don't know if they'll-
I always love it, like hell, Fallout had it at one point, I think. Was it Fallout? One of the games I had, like, from ages ago had it. You just literally stand, you could just hear the noises around you. Like, hell, you may not even see the bird or the animal or something like that, but it's cool to have... It, like, you feel you're in the game more.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, I can hear a crow right now, but I can't see a crow.
You're hearing
Why
things.
is my health not going up? I have a full hunger bar.
Because you're not allowed.
It's not working properly.
Some sense.
Oh, now I know what the sound was for.
What?
There is a big old cave under my house.
Yeah.
Isn't there always?
Yeah, I probably should have said that.
With zombies and skellies and larvies. Okay, lava.
So I'm just checking because I got a notification on my phone. It's towards the stream thing. I got a message. I got a call. I got an email back from the people about the copyright claim. They said
Yeah.
due to it being on their live bit, they're saying not to use live. You have to. It's best to use their. You know, like you select the music and you play it from that. Because currently
So
they
now
can't.
They don't want you to use their live set. What?
No, they're saying do not use the one. You know that you go on YouTube, you watch it live there.
Yes.
They have that as an option on the thing.
Okay.
But they
they're
said
telling you not to use that.
they say don't use that because it's still technically beta sort of way of being able to recognize it. So there's a they say just do you know where they have the discographies on and you can sort of make your own playlist up using their song. They say do that because they can manage that a lot more because obviously they've coordinated. Okay, these are our songs. I think it's the same deal with Lo-Fi Girl. They've got their own music on there, but they also have now and again bits where people have used samples, like samples from other places. So it could be they've made the songs themselves, but they've used a sample from something else. So that's what picks it up. With their own discography stuff, it's using their own samples, their own sort of songs, so they can stop the claim. So right now I have to go back and I'm gonna have to go on the Lo-Fi thing. It just means I'm gonna have to spend like a few hours one day, like picking out the songs I like. Some on there I do like, but some are just really, not all that great. Not all that great. All right, Lo-Fi. It's all right. They got releases. Let's see what spring 2020 release. Oh, why not? I wouldn't have listened to them yet. Play.
Oh wait, that would be a
I
good.
can't seem to. 404 page does not exist. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Stream, but yeah. So it seems that one's 404. So I can't use your music then.
It's like make up your mind.
Tracks. Let's try again. Okay, so can I listen to that one? Okay, so it seems the new one doesn't work, which is not good because it's This is annoying.
Isn't it always?
Not logged in. I've fucking logged in before. Why isn't it logged in?
Why is it not doing? Where is it? There it is.
I logged into this before, but it's like weird. It's like
Come up here, get all my torches back.
it says login. You can't actually click the login page.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
You hit the ground too hard.
I had half a heart. I was jumping and I died.
Well, don't jump.
I was on my own base as well. That wasn't even that impressive.
Well, at least you don't
Is
have
that
to go
full
far
health?
to pick up your stuff.
Yeah, I'll go full health, so it's all good. I just don't
just
understand
try
why
as
the
well.
health bar is not working.
Okay, good. It works now. So, yeah, so they can't release the claims, which means I can't do much about it.
Joy.
I think it's only appeared on like the Stardew streams currently, and Stardew
Yeah,
and
currently.
well, no, now I've changed it back because I've only been doing it for like out on the Stardew streams. Stardew and Minecraft is the only time I use the lo-fi. At the start of the streams as well, but that's easy. I can just cut off the intro and outro of the streams. But yeah, so that means a few streams won't get monetized if I ever get that back. Is it really noisy? Right? I was my old YouTube channel. It was before they upped the amount you needed for to get monetized. So I only had like 140 subs because I uploaded this video once and it got a lot of people. And I was able to change my name and get monetized my channel. Then they upped it to you need 1,000 subs to do that.
Yeah, I can blame Logan Paul for all that.
Yeah. So because of that, I can't never going to be able to really monetize my YouTube channel. Because yay.
Because, yeah.
I'm going to go to sleep. I guess I can't. There's monsters nearby.
You can't go to sleep. You're not allowed.
Help me, skeleton horse.
Help me, Jeebus.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many no, not cobblestone. Fuck. The thing you make with lava. You know the one.
No.
Fuck. Why has my brain just stopped working today? Obsidian. How many obsidian do you need to do a portal?
12.
9.
Is it 9?
You don't need to do the corners
I don't know.
technically. Two
Two.
at the top, three on the sides. 'Cause you don't actually. People, it's
Was it 2 at the top?
yeah. You basically you make like a 0. It still should work unless they've changed it.
Ah, there we go.
Want to sleep?
No.
I can't now because bloody monster's nearby.
I thought we were already sleeping. I fixed the health issue. Needed to change a game rule, and now it should be working.
Nice.
Yeah, natural
Fine, I've got to
regeneration
run
was off.
upstairs.
I don't know why. It's on now.
Great. Fucking. Okay, phew, killed the.
I'm asleep now.
We're gonna have to hold on a second because monsters surround my house. I just have to kill a creeper. Right. There we go. Right, I can stop extending my house out now. Good cow.
Good cow.
Pardon me.
No.
Pardon me.
No.
Pardon
Don't
me.
tell me.
Don just stays silent,
So,
confused
I'm
at the
saying that
situation.
I don't know what to say.
Say nothing.
We probably confuse a lot of fucking people sometimes. It's like, God, they're being really horrible to each other. No, not
It's
really, no.
like you don't know what the meaning of the word is.
Me, mean. Yes.
Me? Mean? Yeah, you got that right.
I'm a horrible person, really.
Pretty sure I just killed a skeleton.
Do you know what I miss, mod-wise? Or do you want to actually, not mod-wise, like, being like, an admin, like on the previous server, is double tapping to fly. Yeah, it's so useful to fly around and build. I keep going to double tap and like, oh yeah, I can't fly.
I don't have it in this.
No flying
I
for
can't
you.
even fly unless I go in creative.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
You're just gonna have to.
If you ever craving playing on a big modded server though, just ask and I'll grab Dante, get him to boot up the
Grab Dante.
old. I can't remember what fucking system it was, but it was like it's like you go on an auction site. I don't know if I'm confusing you with that. Do you know?
Yes. No.
You don't? Do you know what the?
Yeah.
Do you know what the auction? You can auction for servers.
No.
Okay, so
No.
basically, I can't remember full details of it. Dante does it sometimes. I think this is what you got his email server running off actually. But there's this website where you can basically auction like servers people no longer use. Basically, you imagine like people buying all these big servers just to host like games, or hell, just for maybe a job they needed to buy a server. So you got your CPU, RAM, all that sort of stuff. Then you don't need it anymore. So you can auction it off, and say you could have a stupidly good, powerful server, and depending on how many people are looking at, you can get it for different prices. So Dante, I think, got it for a stupidly high-end gaming server for £30, and he was able to run like two games on it. Like I think it was Space Engineers and Minecraft. He was able to run together, which was pretty impressive for how many mods we had on. But he did that. So it's like there's basically a server that's been like unused, I think, at the moment. I don't know if he's actually using it for Space Engineers still, but he said, I'm going to keep it because it's actually a decent server to hold on to.
Okay.
But I was paying like £15 a month to build it. But if you ever want like mods to the point where it would usually lag the server, just you just got to ask my friend Dante. He'll hook you up.
So I could just buy a server in it.
Yeah, you could. I'll have to see what the website is, but yeah, you can like sort of just buy servers, old servers and that. No, let me message him now before I forget.
Dante.
I'm not saying you have to do it, by the way.
Distraction.
I'm just
Hello,
saying,
skeleton horse.
I'm just saying, just in case you say you wanted to up the amount you can put on your server.
Probably be cheaper having to rent one, to be fair.
Dante, what was the site where he's probably going to go, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, is he? And
Probably.
he does that sometimes. He'll forget he's ever done something. And I'm like, yeah, you did. He's like, no, did I? It's like, yes, you did. And it won't be like until like a month later we'll go, oh yeah, I did. I've told him before, like I'd say, oh, I think it was like when I was paying for sale. I said I haven't actually paid you in a few months. I'm really sorry. He's like, oh shit, completely forgot you were actually paying me. I was like, crap, I could have just said nothing and like had the serve, just been like playing on the server all this time. No, but I felt mean because he was, if he was paying for it, I don't want to take advantage.
I need more lava.
Get it in.
Trying to find some.
There was some near here, if I remember correctly. Ah, yeah, there is some. If you come to my house, I can tell you what direction. Direction. That way.
In a thatward direction.
It's gonna be. You're gonna have to basically follow where my.
I see. I'm behind you.
Okay. Right. So, come over here. Right. So. Follow this way. I'm trying to line myself up so I can just send you in one direction straight forward. So I'm looking at my mini map. Alright, so if you go directly forward from here, so the way I'm facing, just keep going forward. It should be on your right when you go down there. It's not too far away, it's just over the mountain bit. Just past Don's base actually, in the line of sight. Yeah, just keep running forward and you'll find it.
I bet.
I'm sure you will. It looks like a big pond of it.
What the hell? Oh, it's a rabbit.
There?
And not a fox.
I thought it just reminded me of bloody Mighty Bush.
Oh, there it is. It's standing right next to it.
No, I'm a fucking...
I could have just brought some water here. Ugh.
I don't know if it works the same. Is it like... Oh no,
It does.
It's like it's lava and water. I think yeah. I was thinking of cobble.
Oh no. Rabbit with red eyes.
I mean, you can get back because I can just tell you what location to get again.
I was just seeing if there was any water source around here. What on earth?
That source made
There's
of water.
a huge ravine with glass down there. Yeah, I've just seen the.
Yeah,
random-
I saw that. I don't know why there's glass down there.
There's just glass with lava.
Oh,
Very confused.
I think Dante's. Yep, he's came back with an answer. Hetzner.com/SB. Bid on servers and save. No minimum contract period. No setup fees. Set up any of your desired specs and when the moment is right, snap up your offer. So, say price. Let's just put it at like €80. Say you want 512 gig, 17 terabytes. Let's see if anything's up for sale. Yep, there's this one on the top of this list. €36 a month. Got an i7. 3 terabyte, 6 terabytes of RAM. 6 terabytes of hard drive space and 16 gigabytes RAM. You got the same price below. You got that 32 gigabytes. There's loads of them on there. So you sort of like, you could either grab one straight away, or you can go, oh, I'll wait a few weeks and keep an eye on it till it actually gives you a decent amount of what you want on there. But yeah, they're like, it's super cheap. You can set it like super low price, or if you want something that's stupidly powerful, you can put the price up a bit more. But I'll chuck that in the chat for you. You can, just if you need it, because hell, you might even need it at some point for like, I don't know if your job would ever require it, but
yeah. Like, work told me they can some guy in our chat told us today that we can email the department at work and get our GTA Online characters free money. And I was always told we could never do this, so I feel like he's wrong.
I mean, to be fair, I did once. One of my friends. Funny enough, I met through when GTA 5 was first being announced. They knew someone, and they basically, you just pay them like say a tenner, and they'll go on and give your character a lot of money. I got given, I think it was like 900 billion, and I still have that money today, and I've bought pretty much every single item so far. But,
I mean, if someone could do that for me, that would be lovely, because I can't be bothered grinding.
I don't know who. Yeah, you'd have to search around. I know there's a website you can actually find them on. I'm not going to name it on stream, but you can go on and you can request on there. But it depends if the person can be bothered to log on. Really, because it's all down to like if they want to help you out, or like I was lucky because I knew the person who knew this other person. So
Sleep.
I don't think I will.
You certainly will. Sleep. Right.
Cheap.
Hello, spider friend. Hello, creeper friend. Do not kill me, friend.
Do not
I
fret,
am
friend.
I am friend. You don't need to kill me. I'm not here to hurt you. There's lots of random Endermen that keep showing up.
Fuck. I just put somebody
Yeah,
wooden it.
There's just so many. Yeah, there is like so many damn Enderman spawning. It's annoying.
Usually I'd never find them.
So without thinking, just like subconsciously, just like fucking chucked some wood into the crafting table and turned it into sticks. I wasn't really thinking about it. So I've got fucking 120.
Loads of sticks.
Yeah, basically got 128 sticks now.
How many times have I
They're
done
very
that?
useful.
So annoying. I don't need that many sticks. I rarely use torches as it is because I just turn the brightness right up.
Wait, wrong one. I am.
I don't know what me and Dante are supposed to be doing on Saturday. Yeah. We were supposed to be playing that River City Girls, but now we know that it's not Game Pass anymore, so joy.
I'll be playing Fortnite.
Fortnite.
It's because the new season's, I think, out.
If they if they do have Doctor Strange, I'll probably try and get that because I do love Doctor Strange. Like I'm still waiting for a good pop of Doctor Strange. The only one I've seen is the one that's no longer in stock. It's the one from the What If series where he's like all the different sort of monsters. That sold out immediately, and I was so pissed.
What is this? What is it? A Funko Pop?
Yeah, have you not seen it?
No.
Give me a second.
Is it only?
What?
Is it only a diamond pickaxe can get obsidian?
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, I've got obsidian. I just don't have a diamond pickaxe.
My map's not updated ever since you poured water over that lava.
So you can get Doctor Strange Supreme, but there's another. I wonder if it's still out of stock. It's this cool. It's a cool one. It's 20 quid though, which is why I was like, don't know if I want it.
Has anyone got diamonds?
No, I haven't even been.
I have 2, and I need to make a pickaxe so I can make a damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get the obsidian.
Enchanting table.
But I've not come across. It took me ages just to find some iron.
I've sent it in Pro
Yeah, I
DM.
didn't even realize that was even on sale because I was trying to get all the way Funko Pops.
That one is so cool though, and it sold out immediately, and I was so pissed off because I was like, that is actually one of the few that actually few that I want because it's. I've shown you before, haven't I, hon?
I can't remember if you showed me.
I've sent you on Discord.
Imagine it's detailed.
I've shown you. I've sent it on Discord.
What's
It's up
that?
to you if you want to look at it.
Oh shit,
It's such a cool one, but
that is pretty cool.
it was 20 quid and it sold out immediately. It was like,
I can see why it would have sold out.
it's a really detailed, like,
But that just means, like, why didn't you make more?
I'm hoping, because sometimes they do bring them back, because they brought that back to the Future ones years later. But
So it's clearly popular. You can sell more. You can get more money.
Yeah, that's the one I want to get. If it ever comes up again, I might just, you know. But I don't know if,
Yawn.
yeah, it's
Right.
called Doctor Strange Supreme Unleashed. I don't know if it's available anywhere else now. I've not seen it anywhere else. But if I do see it on sale, I might have to get it. There we go. eBay, £52.
Wow.
You know, people like that are wankers when they just buy it and just put it straight on eBay.
Yeah, the best place to get is Magic
Always
Madhouse.
hated that.
Magic Madhouse.
Magic Madhouse is
we
pretty
found that bloody one Funko Pop, which is surprised me. Like, found it for 20 quid.
Which one was it?
It was the FNAF
The
one,
lol
Lolbit
bit.
one.
Yeah.
We found it, right, just ran because I was like, actually, I'm gonna have to look on it, and we found it, and I was like, shit, we got to get. We found out later on, it's like, I think it's like over 100 quid it's worth. We got it for like.
Yeah, it's
20
usually
quid.
one that people try and find for ages, and we just happen to find it being sold on this one website.
And then you shared it in a group.
I shared it in the FNAF, the official FNAF fan group on
And
Facebook.
it sold out.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "Oh, well, I really want that one." I'm like,
Yeah, Forbidden Planet also does them sometimes. Out when they're
You can
not
get it
even.
on Amazon for 40 quid.
I know. It's still, that's a lot. I know it's a good one, but like I got Captain Carter one. I'm glad I got Captain Carter because that is a cool pop. And I'm pissed. I mean, I missed out on the Loki one, 2012 Loki one with the cube. That one apparently is. It's so hard to get right. It's sold out, and they've been. Funko have promised 4 times now to people. Oh yeah, we'll release it. They've released it, then it immediately gets sold out again. It's one of the ones they've re-released so many times.
I'm thankful I've got at least one Loki.
Yeah, you got your Loki, and I've got my Sylvie. Oh my god, the Sylvie one. Fucking hell. So I bought that and pop in the box. I ordered it when it first came out. They cancelled my order. I was like, fuck you, first of all. Ordered it again.
Fuck you, first of all.
And then because my card, I had to get a new card. So they were like, "Oh, sorry, we can't actually change your card." I was like, "Why?" "Oh, sorry, can't really amend it from our end." So I was like, "Okay." So I was like, "Shit!" So I'm gonna have to look everywhere else. It was sold out everywhere, and I was like, looking. I found it finally on a website. I think it wasn't from. I think it might have been Magic Madhouse or something like that. And we all put order down. And then it came to the day, and it came back on pop in the box. Like my order, I didn't remove my order because I was too like, okay, you know, I'm gonna leave it on there just to see what happens. Because they'd already taken my money. So I did that, and it came an email. So, your credit card information is wrong. Can you this is automated? It's like, can you amend your card information? I was like, wait, what? So I was like, fuck, right. So I was like, as quick as I could, I amended it. And I was like, yep, we can send it out to you. And I was like, so happy. I was like, this one, like, people were selling it online, like, for over 90 quid. And I was like, I'm not losing out on this because it only cost me £14. So
I can buy the Sylvie one right now.
Yeah, is it the glow in dark one? Or the...
I don't think it's the glow in the dark one. No,
If
it's
it's
not the glow in the dark one.
The glow in dark one I wanted to get, but that was bit pricier. I think
It was more expensive.
they had it in. What annoyed me is they had it in the Disney
They
store,
had it in the Disney store in London.
and they were like, "Sorry, we're not selling it." It's like you literally have it on the shelf right there. Oh no, it's just a.
It's one display one to show off that they're going to be selling it, and I was like, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked. Is it actually? If they've got it for sale, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
What, the
it's-
glow in the dark one?
I can. No, it's not the glow in the dark one.
No, the
It's
normal
just a
one.
standard.
The ordinary one,
It's normal.
yeah, it's available.
That's pissed me off then, because that one they said,
Why?
oh no, we don't know when we're gonna get this more stock in for that one. Or do you know what? Fuck it, I got it. I that was a success in my painful having to wait for ages. So yeah, I had to wait for ages for that. So I don't care. Fair play to the people who want it now though. It's a good pop. It's a nice little sort of. It's a nice little.
I can
one from
buy Morbius, Sylvie.
There's what is the?
I don't know her name. I can buy the Kid Loki one.
I wanted the other Loki, or Kid Loki one. Apparently, that was a very, very common one. I wanted the.
Loki Gator.
I wanted the classic Loki one, but that one's another one that was like difficult to get.
So was Crookie, Alligator
Yeah,
Loki.
Alligator
I have that
Loki.
one. I have
I
that
want-
one. I'm looking
I
at
would
it.
like that
I'm looking
one.
at it right. I'm looking at it right now.
You're rude.
I wasn't even buying the Loki ones, and I knew that one was going to be like super rare, so I was just like, fuck, I'll just buy it. Fuck it.
Classic
It's just like,
Loki.
I'm sorry, you've made a reptile Loki. I want it. Give it to me
Yeah,
now.
I thought it was adorable. I was like, I'm buying it.
Huh.
Oh, it's so cute.
Someone's selling the US exclusive classic Loki one for
US
£16
always
on
gets
eBay.
their stuff. It's so annoying.
You get random exclusives, and then they end up over here in random places. Like
Yeah.
I've got one that was supposedly like Hot Topic exclusive over in America, and I was
Yeah.
like, it's on my shelf, and I haven't been to America, and we don't have Hot Topic.
Yeah. So apparently, like the classic Loki's super easy to get still, but it seems only on eBay. So I'm like, I don't really want to get off eBay.
Remember how you make pumpkin pie?
Croaky. Funko Pop.
Wheat. How do you make the pumpkin pie?
Huh. Apparently, you can buy the alligator Loki. You can buy alligator Loki for £20, or you can get Captain America 2, the Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier, you have this shield Funko Pop.
Oh yeah, when he grabs the shield. I've got
That's £20.
OG Winter Soldier Funko Pop, so I'm alright.
I got one.
That's what I'm missing. Some chickens.
2 if I've got no won't be topped is the WandaVision, the Scarlet Witch Wanda, and the one where at the end of the series where she's holding the book and like doing the thing in her
I
hand.
have that
Yeah.
one.
That was such a
I
cool
have
one
that
though.
one.
And Agatha, I've got the Agatha one where she changes into the actual. I was so when I saw them, I was like immediately, I was like, yes.
Harcrest. I have that one, and I have Pedro Maximoff as well.
That one was a difficult
Yeah,
one to
sure.
find. That one apparently sold
I
out.
had to buy that one on eBay. 'Cause
Yeah.
Damn bots just made it go.
Yeah, because that one's because it was like, oh my god, it's Quicksilver. Like everybody had to have it, and it sold out immediately.
Yeah, I had to buy it on eBay. I was annoyed that I had to pay an extra tenner for it, and I was just like, gummy person.
But what pisses me off about that is it's then people actually genuinely like want to get it for family and stuff, or like can't afford, like me, I can't always afford Funko Pops. Some of the Funko Pops I've had to say no to, like I want it, but
Yeah, that's why I said I couldn't afford the Loki ones at the time. Hence why I only bought the Croaky one.
so
I
like
couldn't afford the others.
seeing that one is like nobody's been able to get it because bots are big. It's the same with the Loki one, and
It's when people buy it just because it's a collector's item, not because they actually like the character or things like that.
Yeah, I
So
only buy the ones
please.
that I like.
it's like
Yeah.
I want to go to people's houses just to open their boxes, just say, do you know what? It's fucking figures. It's not. If you don't want it, I'll have it. If you're fucking thinking of selling it, 'Cause it does not. He's like, oh yeah,
No,
I'm just gonna keep it in boxes. It means I can sell it later.
So I get those who keep them in the boxes as like so it's part of the display because
That's
obviously
what I
you've
do.
got the
Mine
box
are all
art.
display like that.
Yeah, and also it'll be 500 times easier to clean all the dust
Yes.
off the top.
That's the sole reason why I do it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's more
But
convenient.
I love them too much to keep them in the box. I just want to like look at them from all angles. And unfortunately, if it was one of those boxes where it's just like a fully like plastic all around all edges, but not like just the top and the bottom being cardboard with the logo or whatever, then fine. I wouldn't mind keeping them in the box. But I want to see all parts of them because they're full details.
Yeah, it reminds me of. I know Don, you were going to say something. I was going to say something really quick. For example, there's the Steven Universe one. It's on the. There's a detail right on the back of the Funko Pop. You can't get anymore. It's fucking one of the most impossible Funko Pop series to get. But the back of the Steven Universe one, his hair is specifically designed to look like a rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's some details you miss if they're just stuck in the box.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Don. You were saying about your friend. About your friend having something or doing something.
Like what? I don't remember. I don't know. So even
though we're talking about Funko Pops, and it was like one of your friend had something. And dying.
I can't.
This is why I struggle when people try and talk me when say people talk over me. When people talk over me sometimes, and I'm like,
no idea.
And I forget what I'm going to say. I'm like, I need to say it, or it's basically what's basically just happened with you happened to me.
Well, there is a cave in my house. I guess I'm gonna go in there.
But no,
I need to find diamond, and I haven't found anything.
Yeah.
So, next best thing, let's go spelunking.
Yeah, like continuing what we're saying though. I feel like we've said this on a previous stream, but well. I just don't get the whole mental attitude. It's like, oh, you got your Funko Pop. You're like, no, I'm just keeping it just so I can sell it later on. It's like, why?
But why though?
Why would you buy it just to make a profit? Like, there's people out there.
That's a scalper attitude. That's the annoying part.
There's people out there actually genuinely love the series and want it. Like I'm sad I decided to get. I got Peridot and Lion for Funko Pops. I wish I'd gotten the Lapis one because the Lapis one is worth over 250 quid now. The Rose Quartz one's worth
it's
more.
even more difficult to get hold of.
There was a few. I don't know if the Pink Diamond one ever got released, but that was there was supposed to be a second series of these, or second or third series of these, but it never came to be because there wasn't enough people wanting them. But it's like, yes, there was like tons of people, but it came down to the point now. If you want to get one now, they're about 200, 300 quid. I just don't like. People have kept them just for that sake. But because I would love to get you like a Garnet one, but again, Garnet one was difficult to get a Funko Pop of. Like that went for 40 quid normally when that first came out. Go away, skeleton.
Oh god. Whew. I was lucky I was in a bloody hole in the floor.
Yeah, Funko Pops is the way I do stuff now is if I'm watching, say, a Marvel series now, I'll go, okay, I like this one out of most of them. I'm gonna go for this one. I've not seen any in the ones for Marvelverse, the Multiverse of Madness yet because they're not unique enough. Like I missed out on. I think I missed out on the Spider-Man one, Doctor Strange. I kind of wanted that one because it's cool. He had a little shovel, but I wasn't like, I need that. I was like, I want it, but I don't need it. Like you could say, oh, you don't need any Funko Pops. Like, yeah. Some of the franchises I love. Like I was lucky to get that Marty McFly one. Remember they fucking charged me 80 quid.
I remember because you thought they said 18. You were like, cool.
I was like, yeah,
like-
fucking hell.
And then
That's
you
a
looked at like how much got taken out, and you're like, 80.
She went, oh yeah, that's 80. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not paying that.
No. Like, please send that money back.
It took a good 10 minutes to probably reverse it, but it's like,
Also, I'm sorry if you hear screaming in the background. It's not me. It's no one in the house. Their foxes outside screaming.
oh, for fuck's sake, it's creepers.
Don't worry. No one's being murdered.
I wonder if...
Yeah.
I miss Dante's mod for this. Dante actually made a mod specifically. Do you know everybody hates creepers? Dante specifically made a mod to stop creepers from exploding.
That's kind of cheating.
No, it was for how I swear modders. I swear creepers have gotten worse over the years. But he made it basically. It's just I think it does explode or something, but it only hurts you. It just doesn't give explosion damage. Because usually that was stuck to say.
Yeah, I got just blown up into the air for a second there by a creeper.
Usually that's reserved for, like, say, using the golden shovel thing, like the plot claim ones. They're usually that's how they do it. But Dante made one specifically just so creepers don't explode and blow everything up. It was useful.
This is a massive cave.
Or is it?
If anyone wants to go spelunking, there is a huge cave that I don't think I'm going to be able to look around entirely.
Look around, look around.
Not to mention I don't have too many torches to use. So
Turn your brightness up.
I think my brightness is up.
Do you know what I used to do? I used to like carry like 20 torches and just like I would place a few,
Oh, no, it's on
run
default.
forward, place a few more, run back and take away them last few. Or you
Yeah, I used to hate doing that though. It was such a pain in the ass, and then I'd lose where I came from.
I don't know if they've got it in main vanilla, if they've got it in vanilla yet, but like I know I keep going back to mods, but there was this mod which is like dynamic lighting. So if you're holding a torch, it will light that area, like where you're holding a torch. That's a useful one.
That was
But I don't know if it's actually on vanilla yet. That'd be cool if they ever add it, because it's possible.
Don't think so. Wait, let me put it in my hand. No.
Yeah, it's a useful one. That one is a nice little.
Let me quickly put my shield back on. I mean, at least now I'm fucking finding all of the iron.
Yeah.
Also, I turned my brightness up to full, and it really didn't do anything.
I think there's anything else to add to the Funko Pop conversation. I think I've said most of what I've thought. What was it? Yeah. So basically, I guess I can add the final bit to it. Really is like for series, like I was saying with the series, is say everything new that comes out, I'll look at what they're releasing for it, and I'll go, you know what, I'll have that one. Like if I'm gonna have one, like I've seen the Multiverse of Manny one. I know they'll release more after it because after the spoilers thing, what happened in the movie wasn't that like whenever he saw it, they released more Funko Pops for it, like based on that scene. I'm more waiting for the Multiverse Madness ones to, if we do get a Professor X one or something like that, like if we get some like.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be cool to own a Professor X. I don't think there has actually been X-Men ones.
I think it was kind of before that Funko.
Funko's been around since like the 80s.
Funko's been around for a while. It's just
they didn't start doing it
till
really
had.
They've got Wolverine ones. You can get comic book ones, but it's like specific characters in it.
I keep running out of food, which isn't useful.
I wonder if I can spike my head with my own arrow, because I can see it going up and then come back down again. No.
I've got like a room set up down here specifically for when I've got obsidian to make a portal.
Yeah. My
I
throat's
just
going.
don't have any diamond.
My throat's starting to go.
Speaking too much.
Either that or it's my throat got like horrible. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's mucus at this point. I know it sounds gross. No,
Lovely.
it's like I'm constantly having to clear my throat, and it's so frustrating. And the meds I've been taking like sort of helps, kind of, but it's like it's stopped working as much now. I don't know if it's because of the pain meds I've been taking as well. I don't even know at this point because there's so many fucking side effects with everything. The amount of times
The meds.
I fucking wake up in the morning. I'm like mouth extremely dry as well. I don't know if that's just because I snore, or if it's because it's.
Yeah, no, it'll be because you snore with your mouth open.
But I still don't know if it's because I snore. So I just.
It'll definitely be that. I can tell you that for definite. I can tell you that for true.
Feel free to speak up, Dom, because I feel like it's just me talking again.
No, I'm enjoying what you're saying.
Are you really though? You just say
enthralled.
yeah. I was gonna say you sound like you fucking half asleep there, mate.
Like,
Yeah, you
huh?
sound so interesting. Now go on.
Yeah, sure.
No, be honest. If I do talk too much, just cut.
You just tell them, just like, shut up.
Either that or just like cut me off and like just like change the subject because I will just chat for fucking England. It's funny because I don't like I don't like talking to people. Like I get stupid anxiety when like out in public and that. But now like, funny enough, I used to be gone on another tangent now.
Here he goes again.
No, when I first started streaming, my first stream, I don't think I have my original because I did like, I played the Star Wars one, the good new Star Wars one. I can't remember what it's called now. It's the one that actually was decent to play and actually felt like a Star Wars game.
God knows, I don't really play them.
It's the one the gingerhead kid is the Jedi.
I don't know.
I don't know that one. Anyway,
He's gone.
hello Don.
I'm just reading the news. Amazon. have
It's
pushed
more important.
Oh yeah, the
Sorry.
MGM. MGM.
Yeah, I'm not
yeah.
happy about that at all.
It does
I'm
piss me
not
off as
happy
well.
about it.
Yeah.
After what they've done to Lord of the Rings, I had completely know what they're going to do to James Bond, and it's going to royally drive me up the freaking wall.
So I did read into that. Technically, they don't own James Bond because
Well,
Eon still owns the rights to James Bond. I think it's 2033. The name, James Bond thing becomes public. Like the thing expires in 2033, but you know what they're going to do? They're going to probably rebuy
I
it.
know what Disney does in lobby and get copyright extended.
I
again.
mean, yeah, but the thing is, Mickey Mouse technically comes public usage in about 3 years.
Yeah, but they
Yeah, but
reput it
then
in
they-
a new logo, so technically no.
I mean, you got to remember Winnie the Pooh. That was funny. Like, technically, they don't own Winnie the Pooh now. Like, they own the style of what it currently is, but they can
Yeah,
any
they own
person.
that version of it.
Yeah, which I think is funny. But yeah, like I find it's stupid. Like, see, you got companies that you don't mind people buying. Like Disney, I don't mind buying stuff like that. We got like new Marvel, we got new Star Wars out of it, and actually really well. Then you get places like Amazon.
The other Star Wars.
You got like. Then you got Amazon buying all these things. Like you're not doing it because you love these franchises. You're doing it because it's going to make you money. Microsoft, I love the fact that Microsoft has bought a few of these companies. Bethesda needed to be bought up because they were starting to go way too microtransaction-y, and they were just
They
the
needed
bugs
a
were getting
big
stupid.
bitch slap. That's what they needed.
But it's the same with
We haven't had a good Fallout game since New Vegas.
yeah, and now that
And
New
that
Vegas.
wasn't even Bethesda.
Yeah, New Vegas now. Supposedly, Obsidian will be working on New Vegas too, which would be nice.
Yeah, but they need to finish New Worlds or
Yeah.
Outer Worlds, because they're working Outer Worlds 2 right now, so it's gonna be a wee bit.
I remember reading though that apparently they're trying to get some team. They're trying to sort out because they're still getting settled in. Like they've been settled in a while, but they're trying to get like
Yeah.
all Bethesda studios now set in. I think that what Microsoft are doing with them is trying to make new teams, like making separate teams for games now. So saying like, okay, Obsidian, you can now do the Fallout franchise if you want. You can do this, sharing it out in a way. But I'm glad Activision. People are like, oh yeah, but it's becoming a monopoly. It's not becoming a monopoly. But at the same time, Activision needed to be bought because that company was gotten terrible, like to the point where it's like people. There's a suicide thing over it. Like people, family tried to sue Activision because because of sexual misconduct and all that shit. One staff member killed themselves, and that. Like,
You need to fire all the people that did all those horrible things
Well-
and blacklist them from the industry completely.
Po-
Doesn't
Bo-
matter how big they are.
yeah, well, Bobby Kotick's apparently leaving in 2023 because he's
Yeah, but he's still got
He's-
like,
he-
a
yeah.
huge paycheck.
he's gonna get. Yeah, but the thing is though, would you rather have him stay or leave with money? I'd rather have him leave with the money because then at least he's not in that company anymore.
Yeah, but I saw I can't remember the name of the company, but he's involved with something else. And
Zynga,
it's a pretty big thing. I feel like it's like a film industry or something he's involved in.
probably.
It's something like that. And I was just like, wait, what? He's also in that too? Like,
He's got his
God
hand in
knows
all
what
the
he's
pots
done with
basically.
that.
Oh fuck's sake!
Oh, yeah.
But no, I'm glad Microsoft have bought what they've bought because it's not like going, oh yeah, it's on my console now. I play on PC mostly. It's just it means these games are going to be on mobile, PC, console. I mean, you got games that are going to be shared out into different consoles anyway, like games that have already got contracts or what's it. Got my throat. It's fucking going. Do you know what Star Wars that game I was talking about?
This Lego-y one.
No. It's it was like a few years ago now. It's like the one more recent. Oh shit! There's baby zombies. Go away. Fuck! He's inside
I
my
don't
house.
know. I don't really follow Star Wars too much.
It
I
was,
like the original films and the prequels, but
not-
anything after that, I don't.
Hold on.
I don't know.
I'm not signing you by the way. I
I've
just
not
nearly got.
watched the series.
I've got bone meal, by the way, if you wanted some.
Nice.
And an arrow in my foot.
Fallen Order.
Oh, that one there.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a second one of that.
Yeah.
I want a live action with those same characters. Please give us a live action. The characters are based on like the actual actors, the way they look like. They could totally do a live action. It would be so cool. I want it. That would be good Star Wars for me, not Rey Skywalker, which still pisses me off.
Well,
And The Mandalorian's only good because it was better than the films for me, and I still find The Mandalorian a little bit blech. And I've not watched Boba Fett because I don't like the way they treat his character. It's just not.
it's
I don't like it.
Mandalorian 2.0.
See, I like
and they
it,
get
but
destroyed.
it's probably because I don't follow along with the storyline as much as, say, true, like, super duper fans.
I can't remember why I was
wouldn't
asking
say I'm a
this.
super duper fan. I like it when they stick to the lore and treat it
That's
with
what I mean. It's
respect.
like you know more of the lore than I ever will understand.
You know the
Yeah,
lore
I
and the lore one.
I just want it when companies. I just want companies, if they're going to buy up rights to products that I like, I want them to treat it with respect and mainly
Yeah.
treat the fans with
Stick
respect.
to
And
the
stop pandering
formula.
to the weirdos on Twitter who will not support you if you do one little mistake, because they
Yeah.
seem to
Cancelled.
think that dictates what the fans want, and it's not. If you do it right for the fans, they'll buy your merchandise, they'll buy the DVDs, they'll watch your stuff. But as soon as you insult them and piss them off, they won't support you. And
Yeah.
you lose. And that's why all these films keep bombing at the box office, because they keep tailoring to these weirdos on Twitter who want their agenda into everything. And when it fails, suddenly it's the fans' fault. And it's like, how? You've literally spent the entire time insulting the fans. Why would they support you? It's like,
Oh,
I don't get it.
that
just
reminds me of
annoys me.
saying. That reminds me of saying. A dev
What?
came out the other day. Oh no, it's like dev got shit on the other day because of something he said. He
The
put in his
anti-Mac
patch note.
stuff in the update.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, that was
Yeah, I
fucking
was like,
funny.
for the love of God, man.
That was funny. It was like,
It's
mate,
not
you,
hard to wear a mask.
yeah, but
Jesus.
so for context, hun, but basically this bloke update. I can't remember what game it was, but he updated his game.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And he puts in the patch notes, take off your mask, please take off your mask. You don't need them. Basically, it's like,
Oh yeah, no, I heard about that. I can't remember what game it was for, but it was just like, well, that's not going to be a popular game now.
oh
is
yeah, the
it?
game got review bombed like crazy.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's you've literally just killed your game. Well done.
Yeah.
So you could have kept your mouth shut and it would have been fine.
I just feel like a lot of the people I find who complain about wearing masks are the sort of people that will go onto a shopping center and get really angry about wearing it for like 5 to 10 minutes. Or you
It's
go
like,
get
it's
your haircut,
not
you're wearing
that
it for like
big
an
of
hour
a
or so.
deal.
Yeah, you look at the staff who have to wear it all day. And
Yeah.
you're literally in and out
but-
and you take it off.
Do you know what I like about?
Stop complaining.
Do you know what I like about working in the morning sometimes when there's no customers in? I don't have to wear a mask because I'm on my own pretty much. Someone got fresh air. As soon as I see the customers start coming, it's like, right, mask on.
Mask on.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh, and then you feel the effect straight away. It's like, no, I got to keep it on. Like in the morning, nobody's around, so I don't have to keep it on because I'm not really. It's big enough
Right,
shop.
It's
I can-
just a safety thing.
Yeah.
It's all it is.
I don't mind wearing it. I'm not bothered by it. I mean,
The only times I
Could
won't
care
wear it
less.
is the only times I won't wear it. If I'm say I see people walking down the street and they'll be wearing it. I won't do it that
yeah,
that
I wouldn't
extreme.
doing it there. No. I would
It's
wear
fine
it on,
if-
I wear
if
it on
you're,
public
like-
transport. and
Yeah,
shops.
it's usually in closed spaces or when you're too close to people. Like if I was outdoors and it was really busy in a high street somewhere, then yeah, I'd probably put on a mask.
Yeah, because in here in Scotland, it has to be in stores
Mm.
and.
Oh, they
public
stopped that here.
transport.
They've
We
stopped
were gonna
making it
stop
a
it.
legal thing. So
We were going to stop it on the 21st of this month, but then a new variant, so it's going to be until April, and I don't know if it's going to get pushed forward again.
I'd rather
don't
them
know.
just keep to it for a while. It's like it's
Yeah.
not fully gone yet.
No, it's never going to fully go. That's the thing.
No,
It's gonna be like the flu
it's
now.
gonna be it's gonna be just a
Yeah.
slightly stronger and slightly more dangerous version of the flu. It's like thankfully we've been able to manage it thanks to extremely smart people out there being smart as usual.
People forget like
Yeah.
they cured like is it polio, smallpox, shit like
Polio.
that. Yeah, all that
With
was.
the vaccines,
But then
they
you get
like
the,
Yeah.
they like to ignore that fact.
and you get the
all the
stupid anti-vaxxers. I know we shouldn't be talking about this because this is sort of stuff that gets you banned, but fuck it.
I don't-
Yeah, but we're not. We're actually talking about the facts here.
I know, but
We're not
I'm
being-
But listen to
I'm-
the smarter people.
I
that's
remember
the
when
whole
people
thing.
actually got like temp bans on Twitch like back when it started, like because if you mentioned it at all, like you got a
Yeah,
3-day ban. It's
I
like
can see why. Because
Yeah.
the problem is the information's consistently changing. So stuff you could say one day is outdated the next.
There's a person on Twitter who happens to also be a furry, but they're also one of the people who worked heavily close to to actually creating the vaccine in the first place, and they're constantly like keeping people up to date with the latest information as much as they can. So, highly recommend just getting some more information in you instead of just. Wow, I have
But-
to wear a mask.
But
Wow.
my kids they'll die if I don't. It's like, no, they'll die anyway if you fucking
no.
don't. I just find it funny. It's like I'm not vaccinating kids, and it's like, oh, your kid's sick. Oh yeah, he's fine though. It's like, no, he's not. You kid's gonna probably die.
The worst thing was before this all happened anyway, was like anti-vaxxers have existed for years.
Oh
It's
yeah, yeah.
been an annoying thing, but it's just they're more prominent now because sort of became more mandatory.
Mm.
Whereas with the flu and other types of vaccines, like just you have to book the appointment, so no one's holding you accountable for it.
Yeah. I yeah.
But the worst thing that came from anti-vaxxers was this really wild theory that some quack doctor came up with, who now has his license revoked for coming up with this theory and spreading it, was that it somehow caused, like any vaccines, somehow caused autism in children. And it was just the stupidest and most cruel thing to share, considering it's like, one, that's completely untrue. And two, even if that were true, would you rather your child be dead or have a manageable mental issue? Not even an issue. Most of the time, it's just
It's
your brain works differently.
the thing is though, it comes down to the fact like he's like, oh yeah, but my children. It's like, is it really about your
No,
children? You're
it's-
just you're
no,
worried.
it's about you. You're
Yeah.
placing
Yeah,
it
it's-
all on them.
It in a small sort of connection, I
Worse.
connect it to the same thing. You know, these pageantry things. It's sort of
Yeah,
similar to that. It's like
it's-
you're not doing it for your child. You're doing it because you want the satisfaction that you won something because your child.
You're finally in control of something. It's
Yeah.
like you really shouldn't be. You shouldn't have children.
That's basically is anti-vaccine. It's like you let your kid decide if they want to be. Because I remember this teenager. I think he was like 18 years old.
There's plenty of them that have gone behind their parents' backs to go and get vaccinated.
Yeah, I mean,
It's amazing.
I
And
remember.
it's like, I'm sorry you had to put up with these parents that clearly don't care whether you die.
Yeah, because I remember a few years ago, like one said they've never been vaccinated, and their parents always wondered why they were getting sick all the time. It's like,
Yeah,
were
it's
given-
like, I fucking wonder why.
yeah,
So stupid.
it's just
We've
when,
gone on a weird tangent again.
it's your tangent this time.
Sort of medically fueled.
But then you think about like these people do podcasts. I'd be great for a fucking podcast. I would to be able to easily fill fucking.
Yeah, if you just got handed a
If we got a topic, yeah.
you
Maybe
would
we should
not-
start that. Maybe that's the sort of thing we should do. Is to start fucking releasing podcasts.
I
but
would lose out on the topics after a while. I'm like, I don't know what else to talk about.
and I'll be like,
You'd
right,
always
what?
have
Give me
to-
name
you
me
need
another
to
one.
You
The
would need to
topics.
keep.
You're like,
You
you just
now we need to come back to the topic again because you just go on a tangent.
Yeah, but then anyway, that's the thing,
I'm
though.
sorry.
Oh, that's the end of the podcast. Sorry, didn't talk about the other four topics
oh,
here.
you know what? I wouldn't even stick to the fucking base. You know, it's like, oh, it's got to be like a half an hour or 50 minutes. Like, no, this podcast is going to go on 2.5 hours till I'm done.
Yeah.
It's like
Until you're tired.
exactly. When I'm
Until
done,
you need
I'm
to go
done.
for a poo.
Just
I'm
don't
done.
get me started on talking
I'll just
about
use the muffling microphone.
the environment and shit because I will go off on one.
But that's the thing. That's the thing you have whenever you see it. So, for example, I've been watching the Distractable podcast, Markiplier, Bob and Wade, and it's funny. Like the one I listened to the other day, I really recommend. And I know you don't really listen to something, but I really recommend listening to.
I could probably listen in the background.
Have you heard Bob's what?
whilst-
Is Bob's house? Bob's house. I might get that one for you just to listen to. It's fucking hilarious. So basically,
I did like an animated version of a couple of them. I
so
might have seen something.
so basically he moved into his new house and he got people around to like bring a fridge in.
Yeah.
And when he was getting the fridge, they destroyed half things, half the outside of the house because apparently he cut a wire using the bin. So
Oh, dear.
they had to get someone else to come in to sort a new fridge because the fridge was fucked at that point. So
Yes.
I won't spoil it, but it's basically they at the start they were doing like 2 topics, like you have a title, your topic, and then you tell your story, and they base points on whose story is interesting. Or they take away points, added points on. It hit the point where Bob was so fucking angry, and it was Wade. I think it was Wade and Mark were just. They were just constant laugh. It was like non-stop because he was getting more and more angry.
I do
But-
love. It's usually when Bob's laughing, I can't stop laughing.
But it hit the point right where it was like, do you know what? I'm going to leave my story for next time because I just want to hear the rest of this because usually it's 2 stories per podcast. But because it was so funny and it just went such a tangent, it was great. It was
That
great.
sounds about right.
But I think that's what you need though. It's like for me, it's like if I go on a tangent, it's like okay, we'll pick up. We've got this topic. Save that one for next time, and I'll go okay. That's another podcast.
See,
But-
I can only do that kind of thing in games like this where I sort of go into autopilot knowing, like my hands already know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I can just go off and just, my mouth will just keep going and
Yeah.
going and going.
See, I feel like mine could be controversial as well, though, because I'll be like
I'll
saying
probably
shit.
I'll probably piss people off, but usually out of the fact that I.
But
they
you know,
I'm
you know,
right.
you. The thing is, though, you know me though. Like, sometimes I'll just, I'll say something, but yes, I'll say something, but it'll be like, yeah, you probably like, that's like, maybe that sounds dumb, because sometimes I'll say stuff and like I'll argue, and it's like I'll argue and it not make sense, because I'm so like angry that I'll just start picking stuff out of my head, because I obviously I don't think before I speak, so I'm just chucking words at that point.
This reminds me of I can't remember if it was a Vine or something from a while back.
Is it the one with the Wizard of Oz?
No.
Okay, that was funny.
Basically, I think it was during lockdown. A family got so bored. I can't even remember if it was a family or like friends living together or whatever. But they got together and they each had to do a PowerPoint presentation of a random topic that they came up with themselves. And it
Thank
was
you
just
for the follow, Be Real
baffling.
Live. Welcome.
It was just baffling topics, and I was like, that sounds hilarious.
I think I
Sounds like
might
great.
know which one you're talking about.
I'd have to find it again, but I can't even remember what topics they actually came up with. They didn't show the whole thing. They showed like the slide stating the topic, and you can kind of just like piece together what kind of weird shit they've come up with.
Yeah.
But shit like that'd be funny.
Thank you for the follow, Be Live. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying us just going on such a tangent at the moment.
Sorry.
That's fine. As you can hear, Don's talking our ears off.
Yeah,
Let me
sharp.
What?
He's
Oh,
like, eh?
sorry.
Didn't say anything.
You had a rant earlier. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You got a good 10 seconds out of him before we started like talking.
Before we
Before you
took
just-
over, I'm sorry.
Well, I just feel like one of these days, Don, you're just going to tell me, you just shut the fuck up and let me talk for us.
Like,
Okay.
finally, someone said it.
Oh, dear. Nah, you're too nice. You're too nice for that. You're... Really, you sort of just like, I'm sorry. To be honest, I'm like that sometimes. If I realise I'm pissing people off, I'm like, oh, sorry.
Oops.
It's like, also, it's like, why didn't you tell me sooner? Because I could have stopped a while back. You didn't have to listen to all of this.
There's another chicken.
I've sort of got in a tangent on building as well.
I'm just collecting chickens because I need some eggs.
I don't know if you've seen my recent what I've done to the area.
I haven't been in the area for a while, so 1 second. I need to get these guys back to the house safely first because it's night time.
Time.
Do we even know what platform Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy is coming on?
All of
Is it coming
them.
to PC? I know it's coming to like
No idea.
PC, but is it coming to Steam,
Or
or are they going to sell
I
it and go
don't
equity
know
exclusive?
yet because it says
there's
they're
no
going to
Steam
show
page.
more about it during State of
so
Play.
your best look at it is Steam database. That's where a lot of people found recently the Nathan Drake collection's coming to Steam through it was a Steam database leak.
I've got that pre-ordered.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I've got it wishlisted.
Well, I'll definitely play it on your game. I don't have to pay for it.
Nice.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the
playing
same-
Dying Light 2.
Yeah, I
on
mean,
yours.
this is why
Cheap.
this is why I like the family share. It's so having
It does
friends,
come in handy.
having good friends as well. Like being able to go, okay, yeah, I'll borrow that off you.
Having good game wealthy friends.
I mean, to be fair, a bunch of games I've played recently are off Dante's list because he's got a bunch of he buys the games as soon as they come. He bought Elden Ring.
I'm very particular about my games, so most of the time I'm just the one who ends up buying them or getting them somehow.
I mean, I have Elden Ring. Have you downloaded it yet?
I have downloaded it. I have not checked out no, mainly because I suck at Dark Souls games. But I'm sort of holding it off at the moment.
You're gonna die so
I mean,
fucking
there.
much.
I mean, it's not going to cost you nothing because I own it.
I dare you to do a stream.
I was actually going to do a stream, but I need to have a day where I might do a day where I can do the morning and, well, not morning, but then I could do an afternoon, so I can do like a 4-hour stream, because then I can actually get somewhere. Because
Yeah.
I don't have the footage anymore, because I don't know if I still have it. But I had this. I had the Dark Souls collection, not the 1, 2, 3, on the Xbox for a while.
Yeah.
And I did play it. I attempted to. I got to the first big boss of Dark Souls and failed at 30 times. I was like, you know what? I don't like this game, and never played it since. I suck at the game. I'm terrible at Dark Souls. But I've heard this one, because it's open world, it's not easier, but it's easier to manage and get to places. Like,
Yeah, it's not so linear like the other ones used to be.
Yeah.
so I want to try and make, because that one I had like a few streams. I did like a few streams. Like I did like an hour, and I'd fail, and then I would just randomly jumped on it and didn't do that well. But I'd want to make like at least give myself 4 hours, like I do for the Stardew streams. Like have 4 hours of, so I can just I don't have to like sort of heavily play, but I can just sort of just jump in and out of it for like, I can just sort of pause myself for like 10 minutes or so, breather, you know. But no, don't worry, Don. I will be playing Elden Ring at some point. I mean, hell, I've got Final Fantasy 7, and
That'll be interesting.
and God of War like ready, just to play, but I've not touched it in ages.
Am I right?
I completed it on PlayStation 4. I did complete. I nearly 100% it actually, but then I just sort of sold my PS4. Yeah, carry on. Sorry, hon.
I can't remember, but am I right in thinking that they didn't add Vincent back into the new Final Fantasy remake?
Not yet. I don't think he's.
That pisses me off.
Well,
You don't make a game like remaking a game that's so popular and has one of the fucking best characters in it, and you don't add my dad back into the game?
People won't get the context of it being your dad.
Sorry.
Her dad, she's not like an AI. She's a real person.
Okay, basically years back I created my first OC, like original character called Fritz the Wolf, thus the name. And it was based on, well, it was heavily inspired by two particular characters, which was Vincent Valentine and Amaterasu from Okami. And because of that, I started nicknaming my dad Daddy Vincent. And my mum Mummy Amy. Because it was like, because they inspired my character who was based on me. It was like, look, they're my character's parents. Unintentionally, it just became a thing. So it's just like, yeah, every time I talk about Vincent, it's like, oh yeah, you mean my dad? Okay, right.
Yeah, that's the context for that.
Context. Yeah.
Context, yeah.
There's a whole story. Don't worry.
Come
Am I
on,
still?
fish.
I'm the only one trying to sleep.
I didn't realise you were trying to sleep. I'm out fishing.
I'm like out of food and I need to sleep so that the chickens will start laying their eggs and then I can feed them and get more chickens and shit like that.
Oh, I've just been trying to fish for my cat.
I demand sleeps. Thank you.
Trying to fish for my cat. Right, Hogwarts Legacy. I will be getting Hogwarts Legacy. I definitely will be getting that.
I need to see more of it before.
Um.
Also, if any kind of money is going towards that bitch, I will not be buying it.
Don't worry. So the state of play is out, by the way. You can actually watch game footage now. It came out 3 hours ago.
Oh, there you go.
So we'll watch that later.
The live stream just ended.
Yeah. Oh, he said 3 hours ago. Oh no, that was the news saying it was going to be a recent. It's like news free, yeah.
Just ended.
Yeah, so
I
we'll
couldn't
watch.
remember when it was on.
Like it looks
No.
really awesome. I got like the chills and everything.
No
having it in the
spoilers because
background.
we'll watch that. We'll watch that.
I
Chris will watch that.
literally saw maybe like the very end of the gameplay showage or trailer or whatever it was they were showing.
From what I've
And then
from
the
what I
developer questions, so I missed most of it.
yeah, from what I saw before that, I was interested. I was like, oh, okay, so it's a game by actual fans this time.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
They did
Then
the filming on a development kit though, so it's not like it's gonna look
Please
like
say
that.
there's like a trans option because that'd be fucking hilarious.
I mean, I wouldn't be
Right
I
next
surprised.
think it probably will be.
I mean,
That'd be so good.
it's nice that devs are actually starting to do that now because Cyberpunk has that option, kind of. You can't be referred to as like they or them, but you can have both body parts if you want, which is neat. I gave my character like a dangly bottom and dangly up top as well.
Dangly,
Game of danglies.
dangly bottom.
I didn't
A
want to say
dangly
penis and
bottom.
titties on stream.
You just did.
I know, I didn't want to.
Uh,
Alright, I can feed my cat fish now. Alright, here's some fish, because your tail is gone weird.
Did you get the kitty hurt?
No, its tail's gone, like, I think because it's hungry. I don't know if that's how it works.
It's usually their tails go down if they're hurt.
No, it's up. I said I'm trying to get his tail go down. Doesn't that mean that, is that dogs that, like, their tail goes?
If the dog's tails are down, they're hurt.
I thought it was then hungry.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
It's an indicator of health.
I've given it food anyway. It wasn't hurt because it's inside the house. It's been chatting to the skeleton horse.
Chatting to the skeleton horse.
Yes. But apparently, from what I can see on this thing, it doesn't have a concrete release date yet. I guess it does probably now.
What? No, it's the only thing at the end of the trailer. It said winter 2022.
Still ages away. Xbox Series
It
X.
was weird because it was saying September on an article I saw that came out a while ago, and I was like, well, that's certainly not winter.
Yeah. Pardon me.
No.
Yeah, Series X,
Yeah.
Xbox One, PS5, PS4, PC. I think it will eventually come to other stuff
It's
as
the
well.
PC logo. If it says the PC logo, it's not. It means it's a possibility. It's not going to sell out. It's going to go to both stores. I did not see the Epic Store logo during that trailer though.
It will go
I
to.
just saw the PC logo.
Well, if it goes straight to Epic, there'll be fucking Harry Potter with a fucking Uzi, fucking for Fortnite.
You mean yeah, actually Harry Potter will. Yeah, they will. I think if they release it on
That makes no
both
sense
stores,
though. I guess
Epic
it could.
will do a Harry Potter skin. Which
It
you
makes
can
no
buy or
sense.
get it for free.
I mean, hell, it doesn't make sense that Ezio can fucking hold a AK.
Well, it's Spider-Man's killing people.
That's very true. I guess Batman was also on it.
Batman doesn't kill people.
So okay, right, okay. This brings up a topic.
Batman doesn't kill people.
This
Bullshit.
brings up a topic me and Fritz were talking about earlier. Right, so they recently Doctor Who YouTube page shared a Fortnite level,
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, weird.
and I said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
Doctor
it's."
Who, no.
I said, "Oh, it could be like a thing." She went, "No, Doctor specifically doesn't like guns." And I was
She
trying
doesn't.
to, but then I didn't think at the time. Thinking, oh yeah, Spider-Man, Batman are against guns,
Yeah.
but
Weird.
it depends if the
Well,
game.
it's-
They have,
Doctor Who thing,
well,
is it just a
Batman
map,
kind
or
of
is-
specifies like, oh, I don't do killing, and yet half the time he does kill
I
people.
always.
Spider-Man, he's probably unintentionally done it and kind of
Yeah.
avoids killing.
I
But
mean,
the
you would've whipped
Doctor
someone to the wall, probably
specifically
forgot about
says
them.
that she never uses guns.
Do you know what I find funny, right?
Like,
Is you know the Arkham games? It's like Batman doesn't kill, but yet you fucking yeet him. You can yeet a
yeet
man,
them,
break his back.
smack them into the ground.
Yeah.
Like it's like
I'm sure you could probably
I'm
kick him
pretty
off the
sure
building to a
just-
Yeah.
small height.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
Arkham
pretty
City
sure
was
you
it?
killed that guy.
Was it like Arkham? Is it Arkham City? Like where you just you boot someone off the roof and you look over the edge and like the fucking man just like laying on the floor. At least, but the Spider-Man PS4 game did it right. Like when you yeet them off the building, their body would like web to the side of the building, so they didn't actually die.
Hmm.
But Batman, you just straight up just murdered him. I think even
Sad
Harley
man.
points it out at one point, like saying like, Like, you're just gonna leave me into die, and he doesn't say anything. It's like,
Yeah, why not? It's like, but it's completely against the rule that you apparently set for yourself.
I am the knight. It's like, no, that doesn't answer my question.
It's like that's not an answer.
I am the knight.
And
That's something I will play on stream one day. I've said that ages ago, though. I'm going to play the Arkham games, but that would be like... I need
do
to...
the Arkham Asylum, but none of the others, so I don't really care.
I liked Arkham Knight once
It's only
it got
because
fixed.
they screwed up the Riddler things, because after the first one was like actual riddles, and you had to figure it out to go and find where they are.
City was as well, kind of.
And then...
It was
then they were like, no, it's just fucking all entirely Batarang obstacle courses. And I'm like...
Yeah, it was a bit dumb. But
it sucked so much, and I hated it.
I always hated the fact, like, oh yeah, we've got all these cars in Arkham Knight, but you can only use these specific ones on challenge maps. You can't use the 1960s Batman car in the main game because, wait, it makes sense. It's like,
oh, you want to use this? Nah, sorry.
yeah, you can use all these 500 skins that he's got, which make no sense logically, because when has fucking cartoon Batman ever been in real world Batman? Like, some of the outfits, like, okay, cars can't be added, but you can add skins. Like, you can be fucking Batfleck, like, outfit. It's like that's real world Batman though. That shouldn't make sense because he's real world Batman. I mean, not real world Batman because there isn't actually a Batman that exists. I mean, maybe, but...
How do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they love to just mix up their own rules on the fly.
But yeah, we've gone from bloody Harry Potter to Batman.
We've gone to vaccine. We've gone from vaccines to talking about the rules of Batman. It's like...
To be fair, it's the Hogwarts thing that came up at the Fortnite, having a Fortnite skin then, but...
So
Harry Potter killing people, yelling abracadabra.
J.K. Rowling's anti-transgender stance in Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes, make more baby chickens. Do it.
I'm probably gonna go evil in Hogwarts Legacy and just go like slaughter my enemies.
This is mine then. This is this.
So I will probably be a good person. I always like, in Fallout I'm good, and as soon as I become evil, I'm like, okay. Then I come to like a choice. It's like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like I suddenly become good again. The moral choice. I always feel bad because like that person probably has a family.
I always start off good. My first playthrough is good, and then my second playthrough is evil, and then the other playthrough is mods or God mode. Giving myself a bunch of caps, type of deal.
I've always tried doing that with It's like as soon as like the first mod comes up and it's like, ooh, I want the mod now. Like I want Thomas the Tank Engine.
I'll play vanilla first. I always play vanilla
I want
first.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
A couple of times, and then I install mods.
I see. I get spoiled by mods because I played like Fallout
All
back
the
on.
time.
I played Fallout and like Oblivion back when like 360 days, so I didn't have any mods. So I was like that. But as soon as I started playing on PC, oh look, there's a mod for this. There's a mod for that. It's like I can't go back to the normal game now. If I load up Fallout New Vegas now, I can't go a few steps without going. No, I need a mod for this. And I know if I have a mod, I can make this work better. I can have weather in this bit if I do get a mod for this.
He's the fucking worst.
Like I have to have the matching.
Yeah, of course. Like I do that for Skyrim now. I add all the towns enhancement mods. So when you go to like Whiterun and all that,
yeah,
the towns look so nice. There's trees, there's foliage. It looks so cool.
Macho Man Randy Savage, you know.
That's what I normally. Mine are more just aesthetic mods than really mass the game changing.
Did you get the Portal mod though for it?
No.
Do you know about that one, hon?
No.
Okay, so
The only one I really cared for was the one that stopped
Valve. I think it was Valve.
weight thing being so much of a pain?
So Valve, or I think it was Valve or Bethesda, when Portal 2 came out, I think it was around the same time as Skyrim, right? They released a mod. So what happens is you go to certain I think it was one of like, the broken down castles where you fight. I think you fight your first dragon, and there's a house nearby, and you just suddenly hear "Spay," and then you just see the explosion, like flames, and you just the ground shakes. You go into this broken house and you see the space core in one of the fireplaces. You have to carry. You have to carry him around, and you have to take him to a specific forge. You can make him into a helmet. You turn the space core into a helmet, but it's really cool because it's like the space core just suddenly falls into Skyrim. I'll have to show you it, but it was made by I think it was done by Valve for that game. I think it's when Skyrim first had mods. I think it's when they first released the workshop, and I think it was around that same time. I'm gonna have to show you that now. It's actually pretty good. The fact they actually programmed it falling from space makes you think. No, is like Skyrim in the future then?
Maybe.
Civilization broke down. No, for fuck's sake!
I heard explosion.
I'm getting pissed off these fucking creepers.
Don't we all?
I can't even fucking leave my house without getting killed.
Sounds about right.
No, Skyrim I've never actually finished, just because I kept getting distracted with mods, or I just wasn't interested. The only Elder Scrolls I've ever gotten into was Oblivion. That one is my favourite one, just because I actually enjoyed it from start to end. Morrowind couldn't get into.
I can't remember which. I got one of them for free when it was an anniversary.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
I can't remember which one though.
I need to eat food. Yeah. I'm curious about the new Elder Scrolls though. Whenever that fucking gets announced or released.
If.
I don't know if this year might be next.
I thought there was a creeper outside the door then.
Oh, you were saying about the J.K. Rowling sort of thing. Like
Yeah.
I'm heavily against it. You know I am. Like hell. At this point, I've come out again. So like, I've lent more towards that sort of the whole gender thing now. But it's like I literally had to put in my Twitter thing like fuck J.K. Rowling. I said despite how the bitches ruined this, I still enjoy the old games.
I personally want to give her any kind of any money.
Which is why I got the emulator.
Oh yeah, no, it's like fine. By all means, I don't care anymore. You can, by all means, just go and download the games. Pirate them. I don't care. She doesn't deserve anything.
I feel
So,
like
Go and enjoy the world of Harry Potter. Just don't give her any money for it.
I feel like
Pirate them.
I feel there's going to be something against her in the game. Like, I mean, it's going to be done by fans of the game, of the series. I mean,
So much.
so I'm hoping. I'm in bed, by the way. I'm hoping it will not erase her from the thing, but at least like do it far enough away that it's sort of its own thing rather than her taking part.
I hate it when it's something that's the annoying. The most stupid part about it is she literally has created a story where most of it is based on like us versus them. Like you got the mudbloods and the purebloods, and there's always been this feud between them. And it's like this whole thing is about just accepting that there's a difference. There's different people. It's like
And then this.
you don't adhere to your own fucking morals in your own story.
I mean,
I don't understand.
You've seen the meme where she like stole the story from Star Wars. Have you seen that one?
No.
I don't think so.
So basically, years and years and years ago, I think it was when Harry Potter first came to be. No, he's fallen asleep. Okay. When it first came to be, people like, it's like, hold on a second. This is like that exactly the plot to the original Star Wars. Like, kid becomes an orphan because his parents die, and he has to like go with his two friends to But basically, it's I have to find it. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to look for it now. But it was like these are way too similar to Harry Potter stole story from not Lord of the Rings, fucking Star Wars. Harry Potter was nothing more than a Star Wars ripoff. Right, let's see if it's the right one. If it actually fucking knows.
It's so annoying when a person ruins their own franchise for everyone.
It's like as a immigrant thing. Why is why Harry Potter's like Lord of the Rings? Wise wizard, lose a best friend forever. Ugly fucking creature, evil dark forces, Snake Man, leave it till with the little ones. The Dark Lord, bodiless Dark Lord, evil best friend forever. Giant spiders, dangerous dark forest, link between good and evil. It hurts to get near to evil. Ghost buddies, bearded funny uncle like guy. Dear.
That does sound remarkably similar.
All
Yeah,
purpose.
like a lot of stories follow that same theme though. So like everything's just so similar these days.
Well, this it goes on to the next one where it's like your all-purpose guide to epic movies. Harry Potter series. You got the hero, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, Matrix, Neo, Lord of the Rings, Frodo, Finding Nemo, Marlin. It's basically goes through.
Marlin.
Yeah, it's like saying like how the stories are pretty much similar to that and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So funny, but it's like the whole.
Things, like...
Go on.
That's it.
It's just things like.
That was the end of that
man.
sentence.
I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off. I don't mean to do it.
It's just.
He does
If
really.
you look at it, like all stories are just similar. It's just slightly different. It's the same story arc and character arcs half the time.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to make money off shit these days because it's like
like
you got a formula.
The same shit over and over again.
That gets.
It's why. It's just what for me annoys about Marvel films. As soon as they say, "Oh, I'm going to destroy the world," and it's like,
So,
okay,
oh,
cool.
again.
Really? Because there's like 5 other films are coming out with the new characters in like a month's time where the world is perfectly fine. So you clearly don't win this.
So I already know the outcome and I haven't even seen the movie.
See, I've seen a lot of it come from like, oh yeah, Marvel movies are all the same things. That it's all just superhero movies, copy paste, same plot. It's like if you sit down and watch all the Marvel movies, there's a lot of different stories. Like Shang-Chi is a good example.
That's end of the world again, if you think about it. Because the Soul Eaters would have killed everyone. That's the end of the world. The only thing that's really different would be Falcon. No, what was it? Captain America: Civil War. That was the end of the world. So that actually had fate and climaxes to it. Compared to all the others, and same with Infinity War leading up to it. Like that was good. But like most of the standalone ones are just end of the world, end of the world, end of the world, and I'm just like, come on.
Ant-Man wasn't end of the world.
It's so boring.
Ant-Man is more just being Paul Rudd for 2 hours. Oh, I thought my polar bear was wearing a bloody mustache then.
I mean, isn't he?
Ant-Man's like got his own sort of separate story. Like not really end of the world, more like stopping man from being terrorist.
What man from
that wasn't end of the world. I like that. But if this, as soon as someone point out to me, like as soon as it says end of the world, you just go, because I know Spider-Man's coming out in a month's time. The world is fine.
Yeah.
It's just so it's like because they're not going to kill off all their characters who live on Earth, are they? Because that's the end of the MCU.
I mean,
So it's just like,
they've done it so many times in the comics. They'll just bring them back like
Yeah.
in different. Like Tony Stark has died a few times in the comics. Wolverine's died.
They've
Wolverine.
all pretty much died at some point in the comics.
My favorite Wolverine thing of recent history, right, is they killed him off. They were trying to kill him off for good. So that basically his last ever story, right, was he got encased in adamantium. So it's impossible to get him out. What happens? About 2 months later, another comic writer goes, "Oh, I want to bring Wolverine back." So they basically got him taken. Like I think someone like pulled him out of the adamantium. Because apparently he died. He's like suffocated basically because encased in adamantium. It's like one of the strongest metals. But it's like you just killed a character and just a few months later they bring him back. It's like people say, "Oh yeah, but they killed him off. They can't even bring him back in MCU." It's like they can though. Now they're
They
basically
can just do anything they want.
yeah, it's like the multiverse thing. It's a bit of a cop out of the multiverse thing, but I love it anyway. But that basically opens up so much more. Like, oh, now we can bring this character back, but as a different actor, like because
It just gives them the ability to just play.
exactly. That's what I know. That's what I've
Roll
been.
with it.
When they announced it was going to be, they were going to finally tap into multiverse. I was like, yes, means we get all these franchises that are going to link up now. Even like the comic book, like the rumor is at the moment that the X-Men '97 series is going to be like tying in with the Multiverse of Madness. That's the rumor at the moment. But that'd be cool if they did that. Like have the cartoon series appear in live action. That'd be great. But it's all
I mean, the What If clearly is going to have an involvement, so it's like
yeah, because
I
we
think
already
What
know
If has
cartoons.
Doesn't What If involvement with the new Doctor Strange film? That's a lot of people are saying.
Yes, there's a few frames when America Chavez is pulling Doctor Strange through
A
the polls.
cartoon world.
Yeah, one of them's like closely like cartoons. Like,
It's
that's
very
clearly
obviously a cartoon world.
yeah.
Like, huh.
And
Interesting.
I mean, and there's been like the rumor. I know rumors are rumors, but sometimes a lot of these actually are due to people leaking shit. Like, Captain, like,
leaks are just spoilers.
but not always though, because it's sometimes it's a bit of information that, like hell, the rumor that Jim Krasinski was going to be Fantastic Four, and then eventually over time, like more people got on board. Like, do you know what? He actually would make sense as a Mr. Fantastic. So sometimes
I've been
rumors.
wanting him and Emily Blunt for that for ages, but
Yeah.
it's probably never going to happen.
But
if it happens, it'll be a great casting.
But it's like rumors sometimes will it's kind of like the whole Deadpool thing. That wouldn't have been made if not Ryan Reynolds leaked it, because we all know Ryan Reynolds leaked the fucking that short video, because that video, right, it got leaked online and the internet fucking blew up. It just everybody loved it, and we got Deadpool out of it, and it was fucking brilliant. And that is because it got leaked. Leaks and rumors sometimes it helps a franchise, because you'll get more of a fan feedback that way. Like supposedly, Doctor Strange has got a few reshoots because some of the information's leaked out, so they're reshooting the story and that. It's because some people feedback like, okay, that doesn't make sense, or that shouldn't be. Fans are going, that shouldn't be in story. So okay, we've still got like a few months before the movie comes out. We'll do some reshoots, because that didn't like, because they're relying on the feedback from fans.
It's fucking cave, man. It's huge. I don't.
But
it just keeps going.
all I can say is, Marvel's done better than DC.
Yeah. 'cause
Oh damn!
DC
Yeah.
rushed to a lot of their films. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Marvel's doing a team up. We need to do that now, even though they had never done previous films with those characters. And now they're wanting to do the multiverse, which Marvel has led up to for over a decade. Yeah.
But to be fair though,
They
They played the long game, and it worked out better for them.
to be fair though,
I think DC just did the long game as well. It didn't matter if they were behind, because people would still go and see their films regardless. Because I think MCU is going downhill now, introducing characters I don't like. So I don't know.
It doesn't help
I
that.
just want good DC films. Just do
Apparently, yeah. I was gonna say, it's all down to. It was down to who the actors, if the actors wanted to continue their roles. Ben Affleck Batman, he didn't want to play Batman anymore, which kind of crap. There are things. It's like now you have to introduce a new Batman, and you've already introduced that Batman into a bunch of films, which means they're going to have to be like
But
how
Henry
explain.
Cavill still wants to play Superman, and he's not given the opportunity. And we've had so many Batman films. There's been years since we had a Superman. Like, what is going on? We don't need to have Batman.
Yeah.
Just don't. We had so many.
Well, hopefully Robin Pattinson, because there's he's got the most positive Batman in years. Like feedback. There's apparently the Riddler's absolutely amazing in that film as well. But
I have heard good things. I heard Penguins also looks really good.
yeah, I would like to see it, but then
He's getting a standalone, isn't he?
I'm not too sure. I can't
I don't
remember.
know if I'll watch it, but still.
I feel like I'd need to watch the other films. And I'm not huge into DC. I used to be huge into Batman.
I
just
have
don't want to
a
spend 3
joke
hours watching it.
question.
It's a long time.
But I've been hyped, even though I've never seen the Flash. Right, is the fact they're doing that multiverse thing. Okay, that fair play to them. They literally have gotten.
Oh, fuck.
They've
Sorry,
gotten
what
most of the original Batman people. Like
Get to safety.
even Michael Keaton, they're bringing him back as old Batman. Like they're basically getting all the old Flashes. I think it's all the old Superman. They're doing such a massive crossover. All these old actors from like TV shows and stuff like that. I think fair play. I've never seen the Flash, but that's really cool that they actually managed to get all these old, like Smallville, Superman, and all that sort of stuff. But they need to do more of that in their movies rather than all of this takes place in. Apparently, all these things have taken place in the Flash series. It's like, so to enjoy the show, I have to watch the Flash series, but to get the context of these other characters, I'm going to have to watch all these other things. I don't like it. It's just too much. It's too much. Too much to watch. It's if I was coming new to Marvel, I'd probably I don't know if I can be bothered to watch all 30 movies at this point.
No, there's no point now, considering most of the characters are going to get killed off now and replaced.
Yeah, that's why. I was lucky I watched them as they were coming out, so I can easily re-watch now. Because I love this film. But for a new person, I think you're
It's kind of hard to say where to start.
Yeah, because when it was Stacey, hun.
Yeah, that's true. What?
Was it with Stacey? She was watching like the series, like MCU later on. Was it Stacey?
Got into MCU later on.
No, started. Was it watching it? Wasn't it like when I first moved in? Like she was only just watching the MCU.
Oh, she gets kind of delayed in watching them because obviously she's got the kids to handle. She doesn't get a lot of downtime to just watch movies, so she's usually behind on a bunch of the movies because there's way too many movies out there to just.
Yeah, I feel like there's too
Put
much
on your
Marvel
list.
stuff coming out at the moment.
I love Marvel movies, and I'm thankful I'm able to just sort of watch them once they come out.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone's already like my sister's probably being spoiled by loads of things, already knowing the outcome of movies without having watched them.
Because of the comics. Yeah.
It's just part and parcel of being late to the party and the internet culture.
That's what you have with me.
Spoiling everything.
That's what you have with me when I'm watching something. It's like, oh, this thing is from the comics. You just look at me like, stop. It's
like, shut up.
But I'm so excited.
It's very different from the comics now.
I know, but it's like when they've got like, oh my god, that's the same thing as in the comics. I'm like, I turn to her and she's like, just gives me that face, like,
shut up.
So I'm like,
don't say a word.
Like, I remember
It's
this.
like it, but not really.
I've noticed in the last few years though they have taken out a lot of plot stuff from comics. Like it's.
That's good though.
Like,
It keeps
sort
sticking
of,
to the source material.
Yeah, the
Even though
source
they are
material
changing
is
things, which I don't
nice.
Well, I think this is why the Ms. Marvel might do well because apart from
I have
the
no interest in
powers,
Ms. Marvel.
it's.
Not
I think
like
it's.
that character.
I really like it. I really like the character, but
character is just failed in the comics so many times. I'm like, why are you introducing
Failed?
characters that failed all the time? It's annoying.
Failed
I
in
mean,
what
we
way?
don't follow the comics as much.
Failed
Yeah,
in
like when Chavez comics fails, Captain Marvel comics fails, Ms. Marvel comic fails.
Are you
it's
talking
like,
about
why
the
do you-
comic failing as a
why?
thing?
They don't sell too particularly well, so they
That's what
change it and
I
reboot it.
couldn't
every
tell whether
time.
you meant like her character fails
Oh.
in the story too much, or
No, it's because no one's buying the
just
comics.
doesn't
No one's
sell.
liking them, so they keep having to redo it each time and changing it up a bit, and then people just don't dig it.
The games.
see
I
that?
see. I don't know much about the character. I don't read the comics because obviously comics cost way too much,
Yeah.
and reading them, trying to start reading a comics, like where do you even start?
Oh, you have to. That's where you.
Um,
That's where you ask fans, like, long-time fans, like, okay, which is the best one to get into this character, and they'll give you a bunch of
Well,
like.
that's just it. I feel like
stories.
I would really
starting from the
recommend it
very
for those
beginning
characters.
would be useful, because
But-
then you see the evolution of the character throughout the ages.
But the problem.
But-
Yeah, I still get why
again,
the
I
D-list
don't-
characters are being brought in.
I don't know much
No.
about Kamala Khan. All I've
It's-
really seen was mostly from that new Avengers game.
I know
Yeah, a lot
one of the.
people buy the game because of her.
I know.
She
I,
was fucking-
Didn't seem too bad.
yeah, but I know one of the reasons, and I'm not even like, oh, I'm just assuming it. No, I know one of the reasons people don't like her is because of her background. That's gonna be a lot
they're
of.
just they're bad people.
Well, that's the thing. That's Oh, don't you.
Yeah, no, there's always
Oh,
going to be
you
racist
fucking
people.
arsehole.
What?
Fucking creeper just blew up the side of my house.
I thought you were about to say that
not
you
the background of Bosby, it's
just
just
had a comment in your
Value
thing.
But
an
she-
uninteresting character that was created for tick boxes. Like,
Yeah, but she got introduced in Captain Marvel, and I think because it overshadowed
yeah.
a story was so good at the time, she overshadowed Captain Marvel, and a lot of people didn't like that. Like
No one likes Captain Marvel, really.
Captain Marvel.
What's on Twitter?
You mean you're saying that people don't like Captain Marvel? People don't like Brie Larson because she's a huge.
I like Captain Marvel, but she
As a
just didn't
character, he was never
seem
really
that
popular.
amazing.
Never really got the hatred for Brie Larson. I mean, I don't particularly like her.
Do you not know why she's hated?
No.
I can't remember if it was because of feminist thing she came out with.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I do remember.
I literally can't get out of a hole. I'm stuck underwater because this fucking spider is following me to the other side and then jump.
You getting jumped.
He keeps.
Yeah, I think people clutch on straws a lot of the time for little things.
Fuck off, spider!
There, you can get out there. There's a piece of ice.
It was literally following me from the top. I've got like 1 health left now. I'm gonna have to go in your house. I got out, yeah.
Run.
I can't run. I've got no like speed.
Run.
But yeah, a lot of people originally liked Captain Marvel, like the MCU one, until she started saying shit, and then people just
Yeah, and you could tell all the actors weren't.
What
too
is this song I
impressed
recommend?
with her.
Captain
It's
Marvel
because they
wasn't a
pushed
bad
the
movie.
character too
It wasn't a bad
no,
movie.
it wasn't a bad film at all.
It was a
I
good
didn't
film.
think it was amazing, but it wasn't terrible. Like a lot of people were saying it was. Like,
I think if
watched
people
it
went
'cause
into
I
the-
was like, you know how people kept just shitting on it all the time, and I was just like, you know what, I want to watch it first, and then I'm gonna have an opinion on it because I don't want to have someone else's opinion corrupt what I think.
Yeah.
And I thought it was not too bad. Like I wouldn't watch it again because I don't like what they did to Nick Fury.
What?
Well, I think that was really.
That I
lame.
like that though. It's like
I thought it was so lame.
what he got scratched by a cat. I think that was funny.
Yeah.
It's
I just like it just made his character less badass for me, and I was just like, ugh.
it makes it more badass if you think about it, because he's sort of like he's badass for loving like animals. Anyway,
Yeah, it's just for the line where he says, "Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye," and it was all badass and cool. I was like, now it's a fucking cat. Are you kidding me? It was
Yeah, but
just kinda lame
it-
for me.
it was cool because he's like, okay, I see what we did there. But you made it sound like he was got this big fight and that he got scratched. It was a good as well. Like I think the way they handled her getting her powers was bad. Like she's good as a character, but yeah, she's gonna be in thing with Ms. Marvel anyway because obviously they're gonna be together
It's gonna be a skip for me, I'm afraid.
Not for me.
That film.
I like Ms. Marvel just because I like the fact she's not. She's one of the few stretchy people in the Marvel comics and that.
She doesn't have the stretchy powers in the.
That we know
series,
so
though.
far. That we know so far. All we've seen.
What are we talking about? The trailer for
Yeah.
the new movie.
Yeah.
If you look closely, it does kind of look like she has sort of elongated arms and legs at one point.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
that's the
follow,
thing.
Fluffy
I don't tend to-
Timothy.
But
That's why I don't like
This-
looking too much into it until I watch
Yeah.
it myself, so
So-
I can get my own opinion on it instead of being corrupted by someone else's opinion.
yeah, because
Which is what I did with Captain Marvel.
well, this is
Why I
what.
watched it.
Yeah, this is why like you got to hold on for a series. Well, people are saying, "Oh God, Loki, it was like so bad." I was doing a thing, and like they at the start they didn't like Sylvie, but as it went on, you loved the character because people didn't want to wait.
I was
wait
obsessed
till-
with Sylvie, to be fair. I
It's-
liked her. Right.
people don't wait to then. Oh, I skipped it. It's like, why did you skip? Oh, I wasn't really interested. But it's like I didn't like it for this reason. It's like, did you stick around for
Well,
like
to
the
be
thing?
fair, I did find Loki really, really boring the first time I watched it, and I left it.
Really?
And then when yeah, I didn't like it at all. And then
I
came
love
back
all
and
of the
watched it
series so far.
because of Doctor Strange into his new film coming out. I was like, well, I need to watch it because of that film, so I watched it. And I was like, you know what? It's not too bad. It was overhyped.
No,
it
no, it
wasn't
wasn't. I know. In my opinion, it wasn't. I feel like they gave him a
It was
story
just
and it
all
was
over
really
my
good.
Twitter, man. It was all over my Twitter every single day.
Yeah,
and
I
people
think
just
it
wouldn't shut
depends
up about
on-
it, and I was like, please.
Yeah, I think it depends on what your like your social
Yeah.
media is like.
Yeah, it was all over my social, all over my TikTok, all
See, I
over
don't-
Reddit, all over
I don't
work. I'm just
Follow
like,
too much,
please.
so
What I think was underhyped was the One Division show. That was brilliant. People
I
hated it at the
really
start.
liked that show.
Pete,
It was, to be fair, the first 3 episodes were boring as hell. I left
Yeah.
it, and then I came back, and I was like, actually, it got better after the 4th episode.
that's
But I
what.
feel like most of the Marvel
Yeah, they
films
have-
shows have been like that. 4th episode
they
was
take
actually
time
really
to
good.
establish. I think.
See, I remember seeing people on Twitter say like, "Oh God, it's boring. It's such a worse. Why are they doing this black and white thing? Where's the?" It's like, you like,
That's cool. It's a cool, unique idea. And
It was-
it's
it
never
was-
really been done before.
but it
I
made
liked
sense.
it.
It's like if you watch more of it, it makes sense why that's happening. Now you're like,
Yes.
oh, it's because she's trying to like, she's trying to have a happy life with like the whole fucking Dick Van Dyke thing. She was like, she wanted her childhood. And
Yeah, hence why I bought all the Funko Pops for the show, because I was like, it's good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
it was cool. It was
I
like,
didn't like Falcon Winter Soldier though. I hated that one. I was like, ugh.
I liked it just because it was like a bro. It was a bro
have
movie.
enjoyed all of the series
Same.
so far.
Same. But then I'm a fanboy.
fine.
I'm a huge fanboy when it comes to Marvel
I'm
stuff.
not
So
really. I just because
Smiley
it
face.
just the forced politics in it at the time. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
it, force
No.
politics, like MCU politics, like that Captain America.
There's always sort of like underhanded politics in all of Avengers
There was
stuff.
that one scene that apparently a
Which
lot
one?
of people stopped watching the episode. Was the part
Oh, was it?
where
Was it the boat
Falcon
scene?
cop
speech?
scene, the one with the cop, and a lot of people just switched off of that bit.
The
and turned
cop?
off the episode.
Was it the speech that the Falcon was having?
No,
with,
it was the first or second episode, the one where the cop pulls them over and then starts doing like the pulling them over because he's black, and then
Yeah, but I like how they
That's-
handled it though. Like they handled like the. It's like why
I guess
shouldn't
sometimes
Captain?
it's a bit too in your face.
it was
Yeah.
it was too in your face, which is why people
Yeah,
turned
like
off of
too
that episode.
obvious.
But I liked how they
Yeah.
handled it though. Like they like why can't Captain America be black? Why can't it be? Thing and I think this is why when this whole like Miles thing, when Miles came in the comic, he's one of the biggest. He's more popular than Spider-Man. A lot of the time
he
now.
became more popular now because of Into the Spider-Verse, into the games, but he was never that popular with the
I
comics.
remember he was a very popular character back then, like to the point where people were asking. No, when he first came up, people were asking to be in like the next game, but then never happened. That's why I'm like I like that he
The thing is,
hinted.
though, do you want to hear what currently may or may not happen? And I swear to God, it better not happen.
Go on.
That Will Smith is wanting James Bond
Oh,
to be in the MCU.
He's
And they want him to be. No
so
fucking way, man.
Jaden-
He's a fucking weirdo. No thanks. I want
Jaden-
the kid,
Jaden.
I want
So
a
right.
Cobra
So
Kai or someone else.
So
Not
it's that is about, and people have actually looked into it, and they saying it's more likely he's going to be in a DC movie as a thing called Spark or something like that. I mean,
Shock. Yeah.
Shocker. No, it's like
I
the
would
Spark or
watch
something
it.
like
If
that.
he's
Yeah.
in it, I still won't watch that film because I just do not like Jaden Smith.
I've-
He's just so weird.
It would make sense for him to
I
be
think
Miles then.
I think he was weird because of his upbringing.
Yeah, he sort of had a weird upbringing. I mean,
That both of the Smith children, both of them were just sort of thrown
Just so
into
strange.
stardom way too soon.
Yeah, I just
It's
don't.
just
For me, I like
terrible.
having least well-known actors to play these parts, and not have a kid who's just
But-
born into
okay,
privilege. You have daddy's
Mm.
connections.
I-
I hate that.
I get what you're saying, but if we look at
But
if we look at a bunch of like MCU films and series, you'll have characters like I've never seen this character before, or I've seen him once before, and you go, okay. Like for example, Chris Evans. Like you saw, is it Chris Evans? You saw him in the Fantastic Four and Scott
Yeah.
Pilgrim. I never saw him before
Oh, yeah, he
Scott
was
Pilgrim,
on that, wasn't
but
Oh,
he was
yeah.
such a small actor. Still, he was technically a
Yeah.
small
he was
actor.
very-
But
That's
how
why I like
big of a name he is now. It's same with Ryan
Hey!
Ryan
Yes,
Reynolds.
Sorry.
Ryan Reynolds always did like small parts until not Deadpool, but it was like what's the film? He did like a bigger part, and because of that he blew up. Sometimes the smaller actors or that actors you barely know are good roles. Robert Downey Jr. for example, he was a drug like used to be a druggy washed up actor. He became one of the people that
I couldn't think of anyone else to play that part.
But yeah, exactly.
But
He's
he nailed it so well.
He
Oh.
led the MCU. It shows that you don't have to be a huge act. Like for example, you can have big actors. Like you've got what's his name? I can't fucking remember his name, but he's doing Gore the God Butcher in the next 4 film. Fucking hell. He played Batman. He played Batman. He played the one with the Heath Ledger Joker. Was it Christian Bale? Christian Bale is going to be playing Gore the God Butcher. He's a fucking
Is
big
he?
name. Yeah. I think it's called, Gore the God Butcher. He's going to be playing... He's a huge actor, and he's going to be playing a villain in the next 4 film. I'm happy. I didn't expect it. I thought, oh God, he's too big on it. He won't want to join it. But apparently he was up for the role of playing this character. I was like, fair play. The bloke is a method actor. I don't know if he's going to become an alien just for this role. But
Yeah, I feel like the toll he does on his body, though. I feel like when he's older, it's gonna cause a lot of issues.
oh yeah, I mean apparently it's actually started affecting him now. Like doctors have actually said, like,
Yeah.
please stop doing this to your body. But it's great. I mean, one of my favorite. I'm just going to tangent off again from a tangent. Brendan Fraser. I keep saying Fraser.
I love that guy.
He was big back in like the Mummy days, like that sort of thing, like Georgia Jungle.
I swear to God, Hollywood did him dirty because
It was his wife.
He's like a treasure.
He-
Freaking treasure.
He did that because it's the same deal with that other that child actor that sort of he had a
Yeah,
shit.
because he got sexually assaulted and no one took it seriously.
Yeah, and his
then-
wife divorced him and basically taking money for a good 20 years. So
Yeah.
he was paying like 100 grand a month for like 20 years. And she finally got remarried a few years ago, and he was set free. And oh my God, because the internet loved him so much, he got a good character. Like, I really want to watch the show he's in, the one where he's playing a robot. But apparently he's brilliant in that role. He's recently got he's got his. I think he's playing like he's playing like a fat character. I think,
Yeah.
and he I feel like so happy for him because he's struggled
I'm so
for
happy
years,
for him, yeah.
and now
Yeah.
he's got
And
picked
I
up
don't
by
think
Hollywood
he
again.
realised- I
He-
don't think he realized until people showed him just how much of a fan base he actually has.
Oh,
and
yeah.
how much people actually love him, and I think he was very moved by that.
Yeah, because I remember seeing a video. I think what got everybody to be fans of him is he did an interview. I think about 6 years ago, and you could see he was almost in tears. He was like struggling to speak. He was so nervous, and people are asking about this, and it's like he was trying to promote his movie and like his TV show, which wasn't doing that great. And people are like asking like about his divorce and like about he's like so you could see he was in tears and that. So the editor picked him up and like was like basically protecting him like a small kitten. And because of that, a few years later, people like he I can't remember what show it was on or interview, but they were showing like, I think they were showing him like things like, have you seen like response like people have given to you? And he's like, I've seen it, and it's like he basically started crying, like, and he was saying like how fortunate he is to have fans still like this, and it makes me so happy. Like he
I've been wanting to come. I've missed him so much, not seeing him and stuff, and now that he's coming back, it just makes me so happy. I have a Funko Pop of him as well. It's just like,
I'd love to. I think I want him to be part of the MCU, but because he's in the DC property, I can't remember what the character's called, but it's like a robot. But I'd love to see him as an MCU character. I don't know what he'd be good as, but I think he'd.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, I'd love to see him as that.
Megamind might be kind of cool.
Megamind, isn't that the DreamWorks
Megamind.
DreamWorks character?
Yes, and he's amazing.
That's Will Ferrell.
That's the dude with the big fat head. And he
Will
sits in a
Ferrell.
chair. I can't remember.
That's not MCU.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
No, I think he would. I think Brendan Fraser would be good. I keep saying Fraser. He'd be good.
I miss him.
He'd be good as a side character, not a main character. Obviously, because he's done so much to his body over the years. Like from Mummy, apparently that ruined his body. Like he had so many broken bones.
It's so much work to do all like the bulking up, and then I was explaining how in scenes where like buff people are like their veins are more visible. The way that works is that they make the actor dehydrated.
Oh yeah,
it's
bloody
like,
Wolverine would ate a lot.
Yeah,
It's
Wolverine.
really tough on their bodies to keep doing that. It's like we need to stop forcing actors to do all of this fakery.
Yeah, because
It's that, they have to look veiny to make them look really tough, and it's like, no, just give them some muscles. That's fine. We don't care about that. You don't even need muscles on people. You can be strong without like full-on balloons attached to your arm.
I mean, they did that for like for I think this is a respectable level of muscle. Like he doesn't look like he's had to dehydrate himself. You see, like, I don't know if you've seen his Instagram page now.
Captain America with the helicopter scene.
Yeah.
Where he almost like ripped his muscle.
Oh yeah,
doing that scene.
Cap.
But
he actually ripped his muscle.
I can't remember. But if you looked at Chris Hemsworth, I think it was Instagram. He almost every day he was uploading videos like how he did his routine, and he was just like encouraging people to like get into. He was like proper healthy lifestyle. He's like this, like he was just like weightlifting on most of his. He's like he was properly like gaining muscle, not like trying to dehydrate himself to look muscly. He was just muscly. He's just pure muscle. But
yeah.
his Instagram's interesting to watch. I didn't do it for just him. I know it sounds like I'm just staring at Chris Hemsworth's muscles now, but no, and you know, I mean, I think as long as they don't destroy their body, they can be as muscly as they want. Like, you don't. What you don't want is like we were saying, like Christian Bale. How he's gone in from muscly to skinny to fat to muscly again to skinny and like to average. And
but he always does that stuff within like a couple of months, and it's just like, dude,
that's the worst way to do it.
Health.
Wait,
I'm no expert for this stuff.
Was this a public or private server?
Private.
Private.
There
you go. There's your answer.
So what it reminds me of is what was it? Who was it? Method acting. The one man I always love for method acting is Leonardo DiCaprio. He slept inside of a bear in the woods to prepare for his role.
Yeah, he actually ate the meat.
And he got an Oscar for it.
The liver.
He finally got an Oscar for it, and he would for years everybody's like, please give Leo an Oscar, and he finally got an Oscar, and the whole internet was
Why
happy.
it took too long for him to get that? Like,
He's
been in so many good films.
It all comes down to one, the film that came out that year, and two, that there's like usually like a checklist of stuff to get that Oscar. It's not that people think it's.
Like, isn't there? There's also nowadays there has to be like there's like a diversity one as well, and you can't get in it if it's not got enough diversity.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So he finally got it, and the internet was happy, and yeah.
Yeah.
But that is one.
A meme died that day.
Exactly. But that's one of the things. It's like he's a method actor, but he doesn't go to the extreme like Christian Bale.
No.
He got what's his name?
Christian Bale did the worst amount to his body, and I feel.
Well,
I don't know whether it was his fault or
not.
not.
Phoenix, or the Joker, and now he's like super fat now for a new part he's doing.
What was it? What was the other guy? I can't remember. He had such a shitty shitty childhood. What was his name? What? Hold on. Let me Google it.
I don't know who you're talking about. So
as soon as I mention the name, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Sorry, out. She's a fucking skeleton.
Do you
Not even a skeleton.
Do you remember that live event he had? It was like, I think it was like a week's worth of him just watching old movies as in, and he was watching it from most recent to like when he up to his first ever movie, and people were like because it was just a live stream with his face, like his body reacting to these films. And
boy, that's some delivery service.
Hey, thank you for the raid, Kemi. Welcome. It's just me. I'm basically on a tangent, waffling at the moment.
You're ranting again. Rant 7th of the stream.
Yeah, I for the last 3 hours, I've literally just been.
How many rants have we gone through today?
I don't know.
But,
I've lost count.
But I loved. Right, so with the Shia LaBeouf thing, I'll give a shout out actually.
I don't know anymore. I could do a shout out.
Go give a follow to. Go give a follow.
I forgot to move back over.
Four
Nothing,
there,
it's fine. Don't worry about it, Nikki.
4.
There you go. You
I
get
have
dancing dolls
9
to
pumpkin
celebrate the raids.
pies.
Over here, and then hit
But
There you go.
Shia LaBeouf, when he was watching, like when I was saying that he was watching like from like very recent to very old. The live stream, people were like screen capping like and sharing it on Twitter, and you could see as the movies were getting closer to his childhood, he had more smiles on his, and it got to, I think it was like Holes, and he was laughing.
Was such a good movie.
He was laughing. He was smiling. He was so happy. You could see he was crying. Just how the audience. I think it was the audience reaction because it was in the audience with other people now, and it was like it was his reaction to people enjoying his movie, and he was just crying right near the end, and it was like it warms your heart because it was like it just showed that like he was part of so many people's like childhood, like, but because obviously he shut himself out for a long time because again Hollywood, and it really fucked him out. Like he had that thing. Remember, like he had that wait. There was I can't remember what city it was, but he was just sitting inside a building, and he's like, Shia LaBeouf's inside. You can go and talk to him, say whatever you want, and he didn't respond. He was just sitting there. And people were like, oh no, it's not Shia LaBeouf. No, it was Shia LaBeouf. He was she's sitting there, I think, for a whole day, and people come up to him and just chatting to him. He had a time where he was just wearing a bag over his head for a long time. I think a lot of people thought he snapped, or he was just being a really good method actor. But now he's a method actor. But he's another person. He's come so far, and now he's finally. He's got he's got to the point where the internet's more welcome him more, like Brendan Fraser. Fucking say Fraser. Fraser. But it's hit a point now. These actors are finally getting.
Oh god.
It's in the internet culture. Sometimes can be really horrible, but then you get the one. You get the fans who will just love you so much. Like you have faith back. You get like faith back.
Oh, there's zombies now.
Right, I'm done.
Are you though? Are you actually done?
Just
Are you finished?
just because I've not really given Don a chance to talk much today, I'm going to give him a shout out as well. Go give him a follow.
It's fine. I've been, I've done a lot.
God, I'm
So
sweating.
much.
Oh, Outlast.
Looking in.
Oh god.
Oh god. I haven't played Outlast in ages.
It's one where you just like sort of hid
There's another clip for you.
the locker one.
This is scarier than fucking
know
Five
what,
Nights
I-
at Freddy's. The audio in the background, someone
I would
did the Michael Scott "Please No,"
Cry.
so it was playing that right at the perfect
God
moment.
no.
of
Are
that
you?
scene.
What games does it say you're playing right? Because it says you're playing golf with your friends.
That was because I'm not streaming right now.
Are you not streaming? Ah, okay.
What?
No,
I thought you were streaming.
It sounded like you were talking to your chat earlier.
no, I've been talking to you the entire time.
I take that shout out back. I'm joking. No,
Facts.
go on. Give him a follow. He's a good lad for listening to me fucking waffle on.
I've officially found the stalagmites and stalactites.
Yeah, I took a little break from streaming.
That's fair.
I've not been feeling it the last couple of days.
See, I've been the same.
It's mostly just down to my mental health. I can't press the like button right now, but it will. The Fortnite season's coming out this weekend, I think. So hopefully, I should be doing it this weekend.
I mean, you
Or Monday.
saw how I was the other day. That's
Yeah,
me.
that's
Like,
basically why I've not been doing streams this week.
but oh God, yeah, I was fine. I was getting better, and then I get the fucking message today. Oh God, it was like
You're supposed to be in work today. Like,
I'll read out the exact text message, right? Well, not even text message.
Yeah, just because I had a day at work where it just put me in a funk on Monday. It happened on Monday, Tuesday, and it just put me in a funk for the whole week. And I'm just getting over it now, and it's just like, it's annoying. So I should be fine by the weekend.
Hello, Daniel. Just been told you didn't turn up today to cover Lulu, and you didn't phone in sick. What's the reason you didn't come in? I literally replied with, "Oh fuck, I completely forgot," because my mental health's been fucked this week, and I've sort of just chucked everything out of my head, so I've not really been focusing.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So I said, like, why didn't anybody contact me then? He went, no one in had any form of contact for you because your file was locked away and confidential. I'll have to check in and see what I have to do because it's technically AWOL. Like Fritz's mum said, but that's a military term.
yeah, AWOL. It's
AWOL.
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Um,
AWOL.
Not really AWOL.
So I said like I'd happily like I'll cover another day because I feel sorry. I feel really bad. I said I'll take because it was a 1 till 9, so I'm gonna do it on Monday. So probably no stream on Monday as well. I was gonna do a stream, but you know, I said I feel so bad. He went, yeah, these sectional leaders and managers have access. They weren't aware of you being in, so that's why they didn't try and ring you. He went, I have to check. I checked with Michelle to see with what we can do about it. I've said to Fritz, I said, because I'm gonna explain like it's I've not been myself this week. I'm gonna say if they don't take that or they like say, oh no, it's not good enough. They've literally got a mental health officer there. I'm gonna say, right, I want to speak to them. If they do not accept that it's because of this issue, I'm gonna go straight and say, right, this is unfair for me. This is just making me feel worse now, because I know it's not. I mean, it's technically made me feel a bit worse, but like, I know it's gonna make me in that moment. It's gonna make me feel worse if as soon as they turn around and go, oh yeah, but you should have really like done this, blah blah blah. I'm just ready to respond with like, I want to talk to someone else because this is gonna affect me. Because if I suddenly get told that's not good enough or oh sorry, but like, you know, you should have really called in or something like that. I'm gonna be like, I've actually cried at work before, not this one, like previous. When I was told off by one of the like managers, I literally burst out crying because I just couldn't take it all that information at once. Like I was told off and I was told I was let go. I just burst out crying. So even if like a tiny bit confrontation like this, I'm gonna break. It's gonna break me. I know it will. And so
that's why I'm not streaming this week.
But that's why I'm worried because I'm having to work tomorrow. I'm literally having to go in about, I think, is it 2? Oh no, it's 3. I have to work at 3. And going in, and I'm going straight to my section lead. I'm going to say, I'm really sorry. Like, I like it. Literally, I'm gonna explain like about me not being on antidepressants. I've told him like I'm not. I've had mental health issues. I haven't told him what exactly meds I've been on. But I'm gonna explain to him, and if he says, "Oh, he's not," if he says like he's not up to me or he doesn't accept it, the moment he goes, "Oh, it's fine, don't worry, it'll be fine, don't worry," then okay, good, because at least I know then he said his word. Like I can turn around and go, "Okay, he said this to me. He said it'll be fine, even if it's not." But yeah, I think it's the initial. It's just I'm waiting now for the initial. Like I'm just waiting for the chat now. Waiting for the chat tomorrow where it's like you shouldn't really done this. You really should have like. I will literally go on my hands and bloody feet and go, I'm so sorry. Like it's my first occurrence. It's like I don't understand if I'd done this every week.
The thing is, you have taken so many days, like so many hours to fill in for other people, even though it's just on top of what you already do.
Yeah.
I don't think they should have any issue with you accidentally missing one day.
That's one of the things they said. He said he's going to talk to Michelle, which is one of them, like the one of the managers, but also one of the not accountant. It's basically the one that deals like with all the money and stuff, but also like the office and that. But
Accounts?
no, it's
Not accountant. The accounts people.
It's a different word. Anyway.
Oh no.
But she, if it comes where she does not accept that, and she like, like no, that's not.
Die, tiny zombie.
I don't know how I'd react because I'll literally I'll bring that information up. I would say like, I'll say like, I've covered all these hours. I missed one day because my mental health has been terrible this week. So I'm like to the point where I've literally not been able to focus. I've not had anything, not information that it's like. I know my normal hours because they're hardwired into my brain now. Any cover days, I'm gonna forget something. But I just hope nothing goes further. I hope it's just like it be. In my mind, I'm hoping they'll go turn around and go, oh no, it's just try not to do it again. I'm hoping that's literally what's going to be said. Try not to do it again. Because I'll go, okay, cool, I can deal with that. If it comes to like, oh, we have to put this further, or it feels like it's going to get worse, then fuck, I don't know how I'm going to cope. I just hope it's because it's that one-time thing, and they've seen that I've covered all these days, and I'm even going to say it to my section. I said I'm really sorry. I guess I can't really say like I've covered all these days. Like, can you just forget about this one thing? Because it's not up to him. But like, I'm hoping because he knows I've covered all these days. That like,
I can't remember how
he knows I've got mental health issues though. Because when I first started working, I turned around to him and went, I'm sorry if I can't really have conversation with you or I can't really chat to people. I have terrible anxiety. He knows. He knows. So if he like questions it, I'm gonna say, mate, you know about that I've got. I had a rocky week and I've forgotten one day. It was a morning shift. It was a 4-hour shift. It was a morning 4-hour shift. If that's an end all for a thing, I'll just find another job. Because I'm not going to tell him that because he'll probably be okay with that.
My chickens have escaped.
I've got a lead on me.
It's
So
fine.
I got seeds in that as well.
Yeah, I've got seeds.
But
Hey chicken. Hey chicken. Come chicken.
Come on.
Hither. Why you fucking? I've got seeds.
I know, but it was on top.
I don't know if that was all of them.
I'll go
I
and
don't
hunt.
think that was all of them.
I'll go and hunt
No,
some.
there was babies.
No, I know. I'm just going on. This is like a different tangent now. I'm overthinking it.
A tangent.
I
A tangent
overthink
about
on stuff.
tangents.
Very annoying.
I think it's because it could be one small little situation. I won't know until I'm there. But just because it's the fact that you turn around and you technically, because you didn't call in, you're basically missing in a way. I get it because he said because he had a conversation with me the other day, which actually he's actually called him into the office for. Is I guess if I didn't clock in though, they wouldn't have known I was in. But one of the night workers left about 5 o'clock. Shift's supposed to end about 8. He left about 5 o'clock because he apparently had to pick up kids, or takes kids to school.
Oh,
But
there is chicken here.
But apparently, section leader says, I know I shouldn't be talking about this on stream, but fuck it. I doubt they're really looking at this right now. He apparently was in big trouble because he'd walked out about 5 and I guess not told anybody, but clocked out. So basically, if there was a fire in the building, they wouldn't know if he was like still in it or something like that. But I guess if it comes to me, like I'd never clocked in and I didn't clock out. So I've not been in the building at all. So it wouldn't be any like knownness that I was in the building. So that can't really be put on me for that. But I don't know.
Breathe.
I'm just sort of overthinking it like crazy. Like I don't want this to get to a point where it's like they turn around and go like I'm in deep trouble just because it's a one-time occurrence. I don't know. It's a one-time occurrence. It's just I worry it's going to go further. If it goes any further tomorrow or like within the next week, I'll just literally start looking for another job. I think because I'm not going to. If they're going to like have to pull me in an office just because of a one shift I missed. I don't get though is, they didn't have my number on file, but why didn't they contact the section leader? Like, it didn't tell them until later on apparently. Why didn't they call up the section leader? Like, who's in today? Like, because it's like, oh, Dan's in today. Oh, he's not in. Because then I was like immediately like, Dan, why aren't you in work? And I'm like, shit, I could rush in. But it wasn't until like 1 o'clock.
No one called you.
It was like 1 o'clock. I came in. I got the message like, you didn't go in today.
After the shift would have been over.
For about 3 hours by then.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
So you're telling me for that whole shift, I'm wondering if actually someone did do the delivery in the morning. Because that makes no sense. But for the entire 4 hours I was supposed to be there was nobody thinking, you know, let's call the section leader for this thing. Not like, oh, we can't call the person who's it. If that gets brought up, I'm gonna say, really, you should have gotten called up. You should have got called up then. Like. If there was nobody on the thing, someone else should be called it. I shouldn't have been told hours after my shift ended.
Yeah, that really didn't make sense.
You know, I find it funny that the alarm went off in the morning, 4:30. I didn't set the alarm.
I don't know why that happened, and also you really need to fix that because the fuck happened?
But then that sort of, I wonder if that was like me consciously, like I've set it up somehow, not realised.
Maybe.
But then I don't remember setting it last night. So
I don't think you set it last night. Maybe you did it in advance at some point.
Maybe, but
it's just really odd that your alarm went off.
Where I basically would have got out of bed and...
Yeah, you could have been there, but obviously you didn't know. And then your phone, and then the alarm wouldn't go off.
What are you saying, Don?
I couldn't help you with that, I'm afraid. I didn't mess around with your alarm.
The thing is, it's just weird though. It was like I usually set my alarm for say 9 a.m. because that's the sort of, I try and get up, or at least I set it for 9 a.m. Get out of bed about half past. Just, you know, you slowly.
I'm so jealous.
But I do that on days I'm not working. But I set that. I don't remember setting the other one, unless in my brain I've set it and not thought about it. Like, so I've just like clicked it on. But again, it's a cover day, so I had no because it's like my last cover day was last week, before last week. I mean, like my last day I covered, I think was the. Let me check. Yeah, so my last day I covered was on the 7th. So that was 10 days ago. And it was the other one supposed to be today. I'm even then my brain wouldn't have like gone, oh yeah, I've got a day to cover this week. In my brain it's probably gone, oh, I've finished my cover now for this time, and not putting two together. I just can't. I don't.
By the way, it's like 3.25 hours.
I know. I mean, a tangent.
Yeah, I really, really, really want a cup of tea.
Sorry.
So badly. I
He
need my
needs to
cuppa.
go.
Is anybody
My cuppa and
is anybody raiding?
Is anybody raidable?
I don't. There's no one I know. Well, there's Angry Joe on Xbox that I'm currently following. They're live right now. That's it. And they have enough viewers. Written.
Violin chick. Jim Stallion. He's already got like 2. No, I haven't got any. I'll end that there then. To be honest. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the raids, and should be streaming not tomorrow, Saturday maybe. Not too sure. But
I don't think the 4 Act season's not
at some
until
point.
Sunday, so that's most likely I'll stream then. Who
yeah,
knows?
we'll see.
I don't like saying days I got to do it
Send
because I
you
don't
guys
have
over
the
to
time to do
another.
it.
I'm the same. I'm saying. Right, catch you later, guys. Bye bye.
See ya.